What's going on, guys? How you doing? Just gonna wait a few more minutes for a couple more people to come in. What's going on, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the first ever. Okay, not the first, but it's the second one. But this is the one that's really going to matter. These are the ones where you're going to be able to get your TAs. You can request coins. It's a $10 minimum contribution for shitcoins. If you guys want to see that. Currently, Bitcoin right now is looking to make a run. I do have it in an ascending wedge, which typically is a bearish pattern. We don't like to see this. We're getting this support, this resistance, support, and we're almost to that apex over here of this wedge. I'm kind of curious what's going to be happening. I kind of want to see where this thing's going to be going. So let's go ahead and take a look at our MACD and our stochastic. I am seeing a little bit of bullish divergence on the 4-hour. We have this negative momentum moving to the upside. You can see that right here. Looking really good. Looking really good. Let's get that cross. We're waiting for that cross right now on Bitcoin. And you guys already know what this means for altcoins. Everyone else knows what this means for altcoins. If Bitcoin goes, well, okay, so it kind of depends, right? So if Bitcoin goes up, yeah, altcoins will go up too, but they won't go up as much as Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin starts pumping, and let's just say it starts going up like 10%, then altcoins will follow, but they won't be up as much as Bitcoin. So, but you guys already know, if Bitcoin takes a dip, that's it. That's it. It's going to be blood in the streets, and it's going to be pretty ugly. Yo, I see a lot of people from the Telegram in here. Welcome, guys. In the Discord. Nice to see you guys. Hey, Zachary. How you doing? We got Max. What's up, Max? Glad to see you here. I believe it's pronounced Magill. That's my woodcraft friend from Ireland, dude. You should check out his work. It's pretty amazing. We got Hater. How you doing? So anyways, so like I said, negative momentum moving to the upside. On our MACD right here, looking really good. We're about to make that cross. Is it go time? Is it go time? That's what I'm questioning right now. Can we break above this resistance? Break above that resistance, and we're going to be looking really good for Bitcoin. So really, we got to break above 50,000. And look how we did that over here. We broke $50,000, but we just couldn't hold it. And look at that candle. Look at that candle. That's ugly. It went all the way up and then straight down and kind of in this indecision area right now. But it looks like we are catching that momentum. And we are starting to move up. I want to see what the RSI is doing. That's not it. Right here. RSI. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger so you guys can see them. Not even overbought. Not even a little bit. Looking really good. Looking really good. Let's see. We're sitting at 59 on the RSI. There's a lot of room to the upside. We can run this thing super hot if we want to. I want to go ahead. Let's see. I want to pull a fib out on this guy to see where we're going to go. We're going from swing high to our swing low. And look how those levels are being respected, guys. We're being held down by the 1618 right over here. You guys know these levels are hard to break through. Look how we came over to the 618, 786. Look at that. That's so beautiful. I love it. We came up. We got rejected. We came back down to the $36,000 level. That was support for us. And we started moving up. Looking really good. We even broke through the 786. Couldn't quite hold it. Came back down to 618. And then, boom, we broke up. And that was it. We didn't even come back down to test the 786 for support, which is kind of interesting to me. We just got this blast off move that propelled us all the way over here to the golden E ratio. We hit the golden E ratio, and then we started playing around. It was actually, it wasn't even, yeah, we got below it. It was resistance all the way through here. We got above it, then it was support, and then we got above the 1414 sequence on our Fibonacci, and we're just having this support. That's support. And then we got that dump that day. I believe it was a couple days ago. It was a little bit of, not too much of a dump. You know, we were looking at, let's see. We took about almost a 7% dip on Bitcoin. But man, was it bloody for the altcoins. That was a bad day. I think we were seeing like somewhere upper like 20% for coins. But we got that bounce back up. Look how the wick. What are you doing? Look how the wick. My goodness. Let's zoom in. Look how this wick came all the way back down and people started buying Bitcoin. Look at that wick on the 4 hour right there. People started buying Bitcoin and it came back up for that support at the 1414. That was about $47,000 on Bitcoin. Looking really good. We got that bounce up and now we're hitting this resistance. We are at this the 1618 right now in our Fibonacci. We need to break that resistance. That is what I'm looking for. Let's get a candle close above it. But not only just above it, but we need to test it as well. I think once we get above this, the 1618, that is when we can see some liftoff. And look, where's our target? Where's our target? Oh, the anticipation. Look at that. $61,000. That is what I'm going to be looking for on Bitcoin. Now, I do have a breakout target on Bitcoin for about, oh my God, already. ATV, what is that? You've got to be kidding me. My first super chat is $100. Thank you, ATV Antics. That is fantastic. I really appreciate that super chat. That's fantastic. So we are looking to get up to the $61,000. That's my next level I'm looking for. Now, we talked about, and I know you guys probably watched my live stream before, and we were looking for a $55,000 breakout. At least the target. So that's about right there. Well, how did I get that? And part of these live streams of what this is going to be is that you are going to see how we are going to be doing this TA. How we're going to be doing this. I'm going to teach you how to fish instead of giving you the fish. So let's go ahead and we're going to start zooming out on here on this charts. I can't believe that. That's crazy, ATV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I'm appalled right now. I am straight up appalled. First super chat ever. Anyways, okay. So what we did over here was, and we can probably go out to about right there. What we were doing in this formation when we started having these falls, okay, we had a 30% dip from our top all the way to the bottom, okay? And if you guys already know, these 30 to 40% dips within Bitcoin are pretty important. They're healthy, actually, for Bitcoin. If you go back to the 2017 bull market, and you know what? Before we do all that, let me show you that. Let me show you these dips, okay? Here's 2017's bull market right here. Beautiful. Beautiful, but look at all of these pullbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pullbacks during that time. 7, if you count that one back there. We'd have to go look at the BLX to see exactly when that bull market started. But check out these drops. Look at these drops. From the top to the bottom. 40%. 40% drops. Totally normal. Look at this drop. 37%. We know this. We know this with the last bull run. Why are we surprised now? 35%. Top here, down to there. 40%. Imagine that. Imagine having a 40% dip. That wasn't even that bad of a dip that we had recently. 40%. So you can see, very normal. Very normal for Bitcoin to be doing these things. And check it out. We're starting our bull run. We are starting our bull run. And we are making our way up right now. We just had our first pullback. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want to see. 31%, 30%, just about. Awesome. We are ready for the next leg up. We are ready to go further. Ready to go way further. Okay. Back to what I was going to want to show you guys. My $55,000 breakout target. I want to show you how I came up with that. Okay. So what we were forming here was a bull flag. This was a bull flag formation, and how we know that is because we had the top, the resistance right there, and we even had our support. See how it kind of looks like a flag? Let me clean this up for you guys a little bit, just so we can have a little bit better looking of a flag. Right there. There's our flag. And with every flag, bull flag that we have, there comes a flag pole. And what you do is you go from the base. You go from the base of where that flagpole started, which puts us at about, I'm going to say, right about here. Here's our base, right down here. And you take that and you go all the way to the top. So you're taking it from the base, and you can tell it's a base because it's pretty flat right here. We had like a consolidation area, pretty flat. We take it all the way to the top, right there. Beautiful. And I just want to make it look pretty. Let's make it look pretty. I'm going to go ahead and extend that out for visual purposes, but this is how you make your bull flag, okay? Here's your bull flag right now. You got your flagpole going all the way to the top and your flag, okay? Now, I'm going to, just for demonstration purposes only, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the support line, and I'm going to extend our lines out here. That way I'm able to get an accurate reading. What I'm going to do next, let me show you what I'm going to do next, is I'm going to go from the top of this flagpole right there, and we're going to go the top of the flagpole all the way down to the base. And if you're looking over here to the left, right here, we're going all the way down to the base. So we want to make sure it's straight up and down, looking really good. And we're going to say that is about, right about chong. And then what you do this is your target breakout. This is your breakout move right here. So you're going to take this breakout move and you're going to move it at the breakout of where we had, right over here. So you take it to the breakout right about there. That's where our breakout was. And you know what? I made a mistake. That prediction of $55,000 was based off of this move over here. Pretty close, but we got the breakout down right over here. That's going to put us at about a $52,000 Bitcoin. $52,000. Okay? So that is how we do a measured move with a flagpole and using our flag. That is how we do a breakout. And as you can see, we're almost there. We're almost there right now. And if I go ahead and pull that fib out again, we go from our swing high to our swing low, and we are still waiting for this resistance over here. Is that the right one? Let me see. This is going to be our swing low right there. That's the swing low. Okay, that's our swing low. We have our resistance. We have a breakout target of around $52,000, not 55. Sorry about that. $52,000. But guys, once we get to that $52,000, that doesn't mean we're going to stop there. We're seeing most of our resistance right now on the 6-1 or the 1618 Fibonacci. That is where we are seeing most of our resistance. So once we get up to $52,000, it's not, oh, we get denied. I mean, it's possible, right? It's possible we could get denied at $52,000 and come down here and test $50,000 or about $50,000 for support, because we haven't come back and tested this 1618 as support. So once we do that, once we break out, do expect on the short term, and when I mean short term, I mean probably for the next few days or so, we could be getting a retest when we get the breakout and be coming up to test that $52,000. Break through $52,000, guys, and we're going to $61,000. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And after that, I kid you not, after we break $61,000, we're going to $85,000. These are the targets I'm looking for. This is very possible within Bitcoin. And if you guys are new, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, because you don't want to miss out on these crucial updates or these live streams. These brand new live streams that we're going to be bringing you guys. These are going to be happening on a daily basis. I want to make sure that I'm going to be updating all of the altcoins, because I'm finding that it's pretty hard to be including 5-6 altcoins in a video. The video would be like an hour long. It'd be way too long. Nobody would watch it. I mean, you might, but I feel like people would get bored pretty quickly watching an hour video of listening to me all day. I'm pretty sure they don't want to do that. So this is perfect for the live streams. You guys can make a $10 contribution, and I will do a request for it, or I will do a TA on any request. So thank you for coming in, guys. Let's see. We have Fade Master. Hello. How you doing? Welcome, man. I appreciate you being here. Michael Voyer. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Portland Mind. I see you there. What's up, man? Oh yeah, of course. You're welcome for the live stream. That's awesome, man. Let's see. Andrew. Hello, Andrew. My portfolio has GRT and Nucipher. That's not a bad diverse. I mean, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. But anything I tell you guys on this live stream is not financial advice. I want you guys to remember that. This is not financial advice. I'm simply just sharing the data with you guys. And if you want to make your own decisions in your trading, then go ahead. Make your own decisions. That's fantastic. Looking at Z. What's up, Z? GRT? Mushroom. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you coming into the chat. That's awesome. So, we looked at Bitcoin. We have our targets. We know where we want to go. Okay? Before we take off from Bitcoin, because we're going to move on, we're going to go take a look at Ethereum next. I want to see where we're at right here. I want to see where we're at. Like we discussed, bearish divergence. Hidden. I'm sorry, not bearish. I spoke incorrectly. Hidden bullish divergence. Negative momentum moving to the upside. We're about to make our cross. We are about to make that cross. I'm very excited. We're almost in a super cycle. It's not confirmed yet. If you guys want to see a super cycle, let me know in the chat and I can show you what I mean by a super cycle. I will do that demonstration for you guys live right now. If you were curious about this super cycle, you won't believe it. It will blow your mind. The things that I can show you about this super cycle over here. We got David W. Love your channel, man. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you. I thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, we got ATV Antics. New Tang. Hey, that's right. I need to do a TA for you. New Tang. Do you want a TA of New Cypher, bro? Because I can do it. I can do it for you. Let me know, ATV. This is why I need a moderator here. All of my moderators are asleep. Can somebody go get... it's probably too late. I need Alex. Where's Alex? Let's go, bro. I messaged him, but he didn't say anything. So that's okay. This is the first one. It's totally fine. Super cycle. Let's do this. Demonstration, please. Yeah, definitely. I can definitely show you guys the super cycle and what that means. I want to see... Let's see. Let me go to the super chat real quick. I just want to make sure... Yeah, I didn't get a message from ATV Antics on which coin that he wanted to look at. So ATV, at any point, let me know which coin you want to see. And we can go ahead and do that coin for you. I appreciate that. So, okay. Anyways, we're not overbought. Looking really good. A lot of room to the upside. Okay. I want to show you guys. We'll do Ethereum afterwards. We got plenty of time. Let's get rid of everything here. Let's get rid of everything. I'm going to show you guys how to do this live, okay? This is going to be very beneficial for you guys. It's going to be very awesome. Okay, check this out. Don't do that. 1 second. Okay, so what you're going to do, if you have TradingView, you can go view the entire history of Bitcoin. Look at this beautiful beast. Look at this beast. Doesn't that just make you hard? Sorry. Doesn't that, it's awesome. I love it. Look at that. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the indicators and you're going to go type in Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves. Okay. It's going to be the one with the 3355 number on the side. I'm not sure if those are reviews or whatever, but hey, thank you, Tommy, for the $4.99. Remember, it is a minimum of $10 contribution to look at S coins. So I appreciate that. Feel free to add the other 5 and we can go ahead and look at that. You want to take a look at Zill? Yeah, we can take a look at Zill. So here's Bitcoin. Okay. You're going to go over logarithmic. Nope, that's not the one. Logarithmic growth curves. And this is what's going to look like. Okay. You need to set it up. You don't want it to look like that. You want to set it up. And this is how I like to do it. You're going to come over here and at the 100%, you're going to do red. Okay. And then for viewing purposes, I'm going to make it thicker so you guys can see it. Okay. For the 100%, you're going to make red. For the 50%, you're going to make it green. And for the 0% at the bottom here, right here, you're going to make that red as well. All of the other ones, depending on what your background is, you're going to want to make them black. For me, I like to make them black because it looks better. I just have it completely black in the background. No grid, no nothing. No nothing, okay? So you make it black, black, black. All of these. Looking good. And we're almost done. That one's pink. Not pink. There we go. Looks good. And this is what you're going to get. These are Fibonacci sequences. These are the sequences on the Fibonacci growth curves. Okay. As you can see, I'm going to make this pretty quick because I do want to make sure that I can get out these TAs for everybody. Hey, thank you so much for the $10. Malin, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So here is our growth curves. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and do a simple demonstration. As you can see, the bottom line is our support. The top line is our resistance. And the median right here is going to be our heart line. Okay. When we are at our support over here and we come up and hit our heart line, after we break the heart line, is when we go up into a super cycle. And you can see that's exactly what's happening over here. So I'm going to go from the bottom of the bear market, in this cycle over here, which is going to be about right here. Okay, I'm going to go from the bottom of the bear market, and I'm going to follow me up. I'm going to go all the way up to the median of where that is. Okay, that's a 1,200% gain from the bear market to the median of the line. Okay, 1,200%. Anything above that, look at this. Look at this. You go to the top, that resistance, 15,000%. That's your super cycle. That's a difference of 1,200%. 1,200% right here versus 15,000% up here. Great. Awesome. Next, let's go from our bear market. Okay, here's the next one. You can see how it's been acting as resistance, and this instance was a little bit different. Okay, this was the Mt. Gox exchange crash. It was hacked, and that's why we had a weird dip. We had, like, within one cycle, we had these two waves coming in, and a lot of people are theorizing that that might happen with Bitcoin now. Not the crash, but these two waves. We might be going into this second wave kind of thing. So anyways, we go from our base, we go from our bear market low, which I'm going to take it. This is technically the bear market low right here. And you guys have probably seen a different video where I take the support line somewhere over here, but this is really just for demonstration purposes only. Okay, so we're down here, we take it up to the heart line, and we got about almost 5,000%. We'll call it an even 5,000%. Okay, great. What happens when we go through the super cycle? 5,000. Whoops, messed that up real quick. Go from the 5,000 to the top, 54,000%. 54,000%. We went into a super cycle after we broke that median. Okay, let's chug along. Let's move along. Let's look at this one. Beautiful. Where's the bottom of the bear market? We're looking at about right here. Looking at about right there. Go from a bottom to the median over here, 2,000%. Nice. That's good. If you were holding in that time, fantastic. Super cycle after we break the median. Look at that. You can't see it. Hold on. Look at that. 10,000%. 10,000%. Now, are you seeing a pattern here? Are you guys noticing how we're starting to taper off and the percentages are not as much anymore? They're not as much anymore. And now you have where you are right now. I know you guys are already looking over here. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Watch me first. We go from the bear market low to the median, and we're at 800. Let's just call it 900%. We're at 900% right there. Awesome. If you bought down there at $3,000 or $3,500 and you're all the way up here right now, you just 10x'd your money. That's awesome. Probably more than that. So we're at the median. Check out this next super cycle. But hold on. I'm going to mention something. Super cycle. We go to the top. And if you're looking down below at my dates where it says July, August, September, October, see down here? I'm going to go to September because that is my predicted market cycle top. That is my predicted market cycle top. And we go to the top, okay, in September. We're looking at about $130,000 Bitcoin at that time. But let me tell you why that's not going to be the top. There's so many reasons. We have institutional money flowing into Bitcoin this time around. This bull run that we are on right now with Bitcoin is happening 30% faster than it did with this bull run back here in 2017. 30% faster, happening a lot quicker, having major gains. Let me show you why I think that at some point this chart's going to become invalidated. It's going to become invalidated, and that's probably going to be happening around 2030. Look what happens to the chart over here. You see what happens to the lines. At some point, these lines, these sequences are going to cross, right? They're going to do something like that. So this chart is only good for so long. We have to take it with a grain of salt. I don't think $130,000 is going to be, is going to be our target. I don't think it's going to be. Anyways, just wanted to show you that real quick. We have some coins to be looking at. Thank you for coming in, guys. If you're in here right now, hit that like button, and I really appreciate it. I believe we were going to be taking a look at Zill. I'm pretty sure I have Zill in here already. Where is Zill? Boom. Right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever charted Zill before. Oh, wait. We had one before. See, this is why I need my moderator in here. This is why I need my moderator. Nope, we're looking at Zill. Yep. We're going to look at Zill. And Malin, if you have a coin that you want to look at, please share it. I would love to give you a TA on a coin. That'd be really great. Okay. Let's take a look at Zill. Okay, what are some of the things that I see here? Okay, these are going to be kind of these coaching sessions I'm going to be coaching you guys a little bit because I know you guys want to learn how to do TA, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So, a couple of things that I'm seeing here right away. The first thing that points out to me are these massive wicks right here. Look at these wicks. See how they're so huge? That's a lot of selling pressure right there to be going down. Lots of selling pressure. Right here, selling pressure, selling pressure, selling pressure. They're really huge. And these wicks are no joke. I mean, if we go from the bottom to the top on here on Zill, I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is a 1 week. In 1 week, it went up 144%. That's amazing. That's crazy. Look at this bottom down over here. Can you imagine being faked out? Can you imagine seeing this thing just crash and let's say you're up here, right, at your open price? Actually, that is, yeah, that's your high price. Imagine you're over here at your high price, and then you drop 62% in that time frame. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Imagine selling around that time, and then it just jumps right back up just to go back to normal. That's crazy. Okay, so one thing that I see right now, let's look at this downtrend. See this downtrend that we were getting? Holding as resistance for quite a long time. You can actually take a trend line, and it works out pretty beautifully at that point. I don't like red. I don't like red for trend lines. That's better. You can see how this was resistance, resistance, resistance. Boom, boom. All this whole time couldn't get above it. You finally made a bottom. You finally made a bottom over here, and that was your low. And we're looking at, gosh, what is that? 302,150. I don't even, that's like 1/3 of a penny. When you broke that trend line, you had a massive takeoff. Look at that. You had 3 weeks of upside after that. That pump from that breakout, the bottom of this candle to up here, 400% in 3 weeks. Does not that blows my mind. That's crazy. That was last summer, end of summer, June. Yep, that was in June, May, June, around that time. So, we had the blow off top. Great. We were overbought. This is what I want to show you guys. When you're overbought and the stock has been running like, the crypto has been running like crazy. See, can you tell I came from stocks before crypto? See how we had this top? We cooled off. And we even came down. That's your retest right there, right? That wick. How perfect was that? How perfect was that wick to go down and touch it, and it just jumped right back up? Everybody started buying as soon as it touched support. It's amazing. So it jumped back up, and now you were in this uptrend. You were in this uptrend right now. Makes sense. Let's see. This uptrend started May of 2000, and you've just been going up ever since. Great. It looks great. Now, I want to go ahead. I want to zoom in on what's going on over here. What's going on over here? I want to go to a 4-hour. Let's jump to a 4-hour chart. So we had our base. We had our bottom. And look, this chart's not... it wasn't... Okay, this is interesting. Here's some key things that you'll see within charts. You see how it's choppy in here? You see these prices where the bars are, or the candles are just kind of all over the place? That means it wasn't traded as much. There's not as much volume going on. And these prices would just stay stuck here. There would probably be like 5-10 minutes or maybe even more of where the price wouldn't even move and would just stay right there. And you're probably, knocking on your computer screen. You're probably wondering, is it working? What's going on? Why is it doing this? Notice how it was doing that. And then all of a sudden, your choppiness kind of went away and volume started picking up. And people started trading this a lot more. See how it's getting more smooth over here? You have a little bit over here, a little bit, not too much. It's starting to become smooth out a lot more. To me, that's an indication that more people are interested in this coin. That's good. That's really good. That's what you want to see. That's awesome. Okay, so where do we do our Fibonacci? That's the question. Are we going to take it to this bottom of this wick? And this is something that you guys are just going to have to kind of figure out on your own and see where the lines work. This is exactly what I do, right? So we go from our swing high, and I'm going to take it down to that wick. Does it hold? Does it look valid? Kinda. Yeah, it does. It does look valid. Look how we were holding support all throughout over here. That's going to be at the 1 cent line. Wow, 1 cent. That's crazy. 1 penny. That was the support line right here. Okay? Fantastic. You can see that we were using this as support resistance up here. You even came up to the 0.5 line on the Fibonacci retracement, used it as resistance, came back down below the 328 Fibonacci, and you held it as resistance. Resistance. Is that big enough for you guys? Can you see it? Let me make it bigger because I want you guys to be able to see this. And we'll dive in a little bit deeper elsewhere when we need to go. So you have this resistance all throughout here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. You actually fell below. You fell below. 1 second. I want to tighten this up. Right there. Okay. So you fell below that 236 line right there, and you were holding it as resistance, 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 and this was the line really to get back above to have any hope, and that's what you did. You got right back above it and you flipped it into support. Beautiful. You even came over here and hit the 382 as resistance. You held it in between here. Great. You're bouncing through, and then you started to break through. Okay, this happened for months. We're talking about trying to break the 382 line. That's 2 cents on Zill. This was going back to June, and you broke it over here in November. Okay, that's quite a bit. That's a lot of months in between. You finally broke it. You got above it. You even came back and you tested it as support, and you took off. But look what happened. It came up here and hit the 618. Now, I know you guys watch my videos, and we always talk about the 618, 786. Those are the doors. That is what you want to look for. That's what we want to see. You want to break that. Hard resistance. Hard resistance. It didn't break. You're coming down, and you tested 2 cents again before having liftoff. You had your liftoff. You got above, and you went to the 0.5 line on the Fibonacci, and you played in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looking great. Tested support. You came back up, and you broke through the 618, 786. That's really bullish. You guys already know, you break that 618, 786, you can expect to double after you break all-time highs. Or not all-time highs, but the recent high back here. Because all-time highs for Zill was way back there. Okay? Which I'm going to take a fib to the entire thing in a second. But just on the short term, I want to show you where we can be going. You hit your high over here. You came up. You tested your 886 on the Fibonacci. Fantastic. And then you broke all-time highs. You broke all-time highs, and then you were using your golden ratio right here as support. Fantastic. I love it. It's awesome. It came up, came down, and it was just playing in this area over here. You could probably zoom in and see where it was resist. You could see kind of like support right there. And so, but you were holding this whole line over here as support. Fantastic. You accumulated. You broke that supply line right there. You broke that supply line, and then boom, you came back, you tested it as support, and you're off. And what did you do? What did you do after you broke all-time highs? Well, let's take our measured move. Where are we at right now? Have we hit 100% yet? Better. You're up 200%. But you can see, look at the top of that wick. Look at the top of that wick right here. You see that? That was a 100% move. When you break that previous high right there, expect to double. And you can see that. Look at that. Almost perfect. You doubled right there. Okay, great. You're doing really good. You're coming over here, you're on the 2618, and you're looking to test for support. And that's happening right now. You've had a bit of a run up since the bottom down here to the top, 148%. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's really good. You're putting in some kind of consolidation pattern, and does this look familiar? Have you guys looked at my videos lately? This pattern looks all too similar to what's happening, and I'm just going to show you real quick get over here. Where are you? Look at this. NMR. Look at that. Pretty similar. Look at over here. Orchid. Very similar pattern. Very similar pattern. Interesting, huh? Very interesting. We're switching charts, guys. I hope you see that. We're switching the charts. Okay, you're putting in your consolidation pattern. You're going to be using the 2618 as support. You're probably going to be coming down and testing that for support at 11 cents after that. 4618. You're going up to 20 cents right after that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is the next area that I'm looking for, okay, on the short term. If you don't hold that 11 cents as support, be expecting to be coming down back to that 1618 on the Fibonacci, 7 cents. You'll be looking for that 7 cents. Anything below your golden E ratio over here at 6 cents, very bearish. I mean, at that point, you have already dropped 50%. Like, let's say we drop right now all the way down the golden E ratio. Yeah, you're looking at about 50%. Bearish. Very bearish. We don't want to see that. We want to stay above 11 cents, test that as support, and bounce off, and let's go hit 20 freaking cents. Let's hit it. We're in a bull market, guys. We've had this shift. We've had the shift in momentum. Zill has changed its course, and we are starting to move up. Where's our next area of resistance? Well, let's take a look. Let's delete everything, and I want to go to a daily chart real quick. Oh, you already broke all-time highs. Was this when Zill was released? This is on Bitfinex? Maybe. I don't know when this coin was released, but this is all the data I have on Bitfinex. So you broke all-time highs, and look, you're even coming down. You're testing, and you're using the wick as support. Nice. Where was the support down here? You're looking at right there for support. Did that line play out? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Look how we were using it as resistance. This is where you broke your all-time highs. You just recently broke all-time highs, which is amazing. Resistance right here, could not get above it. Look at that. It tried so many times. And then when it did, boom, it took off. Now, you could be looking for an area of support. This might be a consolidation area. And 64% of the time when you have a breakout out of that resistance, you could come back. You could come back and you could come touch 8 cents. That's entirely possible. This, not financial advice. This is not financial advice. That would be a pickup area. You need to get that confirmation, though. You don't want to just come down and touch it and then go, okay, I'm in. Nope. Doesn't work like that. You have to get the confirmation. You lessen your risk a lot when you get that confirmation. Get that confirmation. That's looking really good. All of it's going to be dependent on Bitcoin. What's going to be happening with Bitcoin? Okay, great. Next, what's going on? I want to see a huge Fibonacci. I want to see a huge Fibonacci. Where are the real targets? We have the short-term targets, but where are the long-term targets? I'm going to play around with this fib. I'm going to see, can we take it from the top of there? Maybe. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you can. It is beautiful. What a beautiful looking chart. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so good. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at these fibs, okay? Look at these fibs. Hold on, I want to tighten this up. That way, if we zoom in, we can see it better, okay? Look at these fibs. The 236 right here, acting as resistance / support since the beginning of August of 2020. I'm sorry, I lied to you. 18. We're talking August 2018. Okay, look at this pattern that we have over here, holding as support the entire time. And when you broke down that support, man, it was ugly. You got these huge dip, and you were using this 236 line on the Fibonacci as resistance ever since. You tried to come up over here, and you couldn't do it. Everyone failed. It failed, and no one had hope in it, and it fell further. Came over here. We tried to break out. You wicked up above it, and you actually came up and you wicked above and hit the 382. Okay, cool. But it couldn't hold. It couldn't hold. And ever since then, that 236 line, this red line right here, was resistance. Can you guys see that? Can you guys tell me if you see that on the charts? I can make them bigger. Let's make it thicker. How's that? Does that look better? Let me see. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Anyways, okay. So you were using this as resistance the entire time. As soon as you broke 3 cents, as soon as you got above 3 cents, people lost it. People lost it. I'm willing to bet if we zoom in over here, right there, we had a retest somewhere and it went up. And then especially because you came up and you broke that 5 cents. Breaking that 5 cents was massive. Okay, where are you at right now? Where are you at right now? You just broke. Okay, before we go in that deep, look how we were using. It came up, it hit the 786 perfectly. It hit it perfectly, and it said, nope, not yet. We're not ready. We even fell below the 618, and we're using it as resistance. Look at this resistance, boom. And then we use the 0.5 as support. Beautiful. These fibs don't lie. It's so pretty. Look at that, just playing in here. And when you broke that 618 line, you took off. You took off. You even came back, tested as support for 786. And guys, what do we say when that happens? We get that retest. Boom. That is your buying opportunity. That is what you were looking for. Fantastic. You've gotten above it and you're using your golden ratio as resistance. I love it. I love it. This is exactly what I want to see in a chart. It's doing everything it's supposed to. Don't be surprised. Like I said, if you come back and get that retest at the 11 cent, 10 cent, possibly, you know what? I don't want to go below the 786. You don't want to drop below 10 cents on Zill. You don't want to do that. Okay. Stay above this 10 cent area. You'll be looking really good. It is possible you could probably wick down and touch the 618. We might be changing our tone about Zill, but for the meantime, we're looking really good. Let's get the bounce off 11, 10 cent area. Let's go back up, retest 16 cents. Let's retest 16 cents, break 16 cents, 18 cents, 20 cents. These are the levels I'm looking for afterwards. 33 cents right here, 2618 line, 4618 line, 60 cents. These areas are very possible. A lot of potential upside happening with Zill right now. A lot of potential upside, especially because that Bitcoin dominance, if we continue to drop, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Okay, we looked at fibs. Fibs looking really good. This is a long TA. See, guys, you're going to get your money worth. You're going to get your money worth because I'm going to sit over here and I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat because my ADD brain is just going to be going crazy on these charts. It's more like ADHD. Okay? Anyways, indicators. MACD. Let's look at our RSI. Looking really good. Make these lines a little bit bigger for you guys. I promise I'll become a professional in a little bit. So I won't be doing this on the live streams to get, Anyways. So it looks like you are, and it looks so similar. Guys, doesn't it look like we're looking at Orchid? Orchid. Gosh, I got to stop saying that. I don't know why I got this issue with calling it Orchard. I want hard cider. I want some liquor. So, anyways, Orchid. Looks like Orchid. Looks like New Cipher. Looks like NMR. Look, all very similar. These altcoins are all following Bitcoin and they're performing the same way. Which ones are going to be performing the best, though? That's what we want to check out. That's what we want to see. You are rounding out on your MACD. Beautiful. Looking really good. You're about to get your cross down here. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. It could happen within the next 24 hours, maybe longer, maybe 2-3 days. Let's see. Maybe by the 8th. Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 days. That's my prediction. You'll get your bullish cross down here, and then we can start making our way back up. You're not even overbought, not even a little bit. You're sitting smack dab in the middle. Smack dab in the middle for the RSI. A lot of potential. What kind of formation is this? I don't know. Because they're all doing it. All of the charts are doing it, and it's crazy to me. It is crazy. So we know we have a resistance line. We know that we have but what formation is this? Like, what is that? I'm not really sure. Is it a flag? Is it a bull flag? Possibly somewhere. I'm just guessing. What is that? Or is it a symmetrical triangle? Maybe. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of formation we're putting in here, guys. We know that we have a resistance line, and once we break and close a candle above that resistance line, we're going to be going up to the upside. So watch for that. Watch for that. When that happens. It would be nice to know if this was some kind of triangle pattern so that we could figure out where the target's going to be. Where is it going to break out? Is it like that? Is it like this? Maybe. That might be it. That looks pretty good. You have your support. Whoops. Come on, bro. Get it together. You have your support, resistance, support, resistance. Maybe. That might be it. Son of a... Okay. That might be it. Your apex right here on this triangle, 2 days. Hey, that's interesting. I'm just guessing. I'm just looking at this and seeing potentially where we could have this breakout. Maybe in 2 days, possibly. But what you are going to be waiting for, if you get that retest, you get that breakout, and you get that retest, woo, that's good right there. Let's say let's say that's the formation, okay? Let's do a measured move, possibly what we can be seeing in the next week or so. Let's say we get our breakout right there. Look at that, 18 cents. 18 cents. I'm curious to see if that was one of our... I'm going to do it. I'm going to go because I'm doing it for me. I want to see... Nope. Stop it. Where is it? Okay, we can do this one. We can do it from here to here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that support, or look at that resistance. 18 cents right there. It's not perfect, right? It's just kind of a rough drawing. But that if we break out of this support, this resistance, guys, that's a possible area that we can be looking at. You're sitting at 12 cents right now. You get that breakout, let's say right here, and then you buy when it touches, and you go up and hit 18 cents, 45% all day. 45% trade all day. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. So, that is Zill. I feel like I've talked about this coin a lot. I've given you a bunch of information, targets to look for, supports. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do for you on this coin? I don't think so. I really don't think so. You're not overbought. You're consolidating. You're in a pattern. Let's look for the breakout. Let's look for the breakout. We have our supports. If we don't hit our breakout, we have our supports. And yeah, that is Zill. That is Zill. Okay, we're gonna be moving on. Hey, did Malin, did you tell me what you want me to see? Let's see. Can you do T on DNT? Hell yeah, I can do a T on DNT. Hey, I'm so sorry that you had to wait so long. Let's check out DNT. DNT, bro, that's a huge project. I love me some DNT. I was actually swing trading DNT probably like 2 weeks ago. Around that time, I threw it up here. That's right. I was looking at it because it was really impressive. DNT. Look at this. Okay. I'm gonna delete everything so you can see it fresh. Okay. So when we're looking at this chart, what do we see? What do you guys see? Now, I want you guys to tell me right now, if you just want me to shut up and do the TA and not talk about how to do the TA, I can do that. I can just show you targets, supports, things we can look at. I can do that if you want me to. Pretty much going to be doing whatever you guys tell me right now because I want to make sure that I'm appealing to the audience. Oh, what's up, Dante? How you doing, bro? It's kind of a bull flag basement thing. Yeah, maybe it might be a bull flag. Russian roulette. What's up, man? Reef and ADA. Hey, we're doing $10 minimum contributions on a TA. If you want to request a TA, $10 minimum contribution, and we can do that for you, buddy. No problem. What's up, Joe? Did you GRT yet? Nope, didn't do GRT. Haven't done that one yet. Lewis, Aave. Yep, we can look at Aave. Great coins you guys are requesting, by the way. I love all of those projects. They're really awesome. Do the same thing with Zill. You got it. You got it. You were the paying customer, so we will do that for you. Okay, what are we doing? What are we seeing? What do you guys see here? Oh, okay, wait. Let's go to a daily. Jesus Christ. What do you see here? What's going on? Okay, we've pumped. Okay, this is the first thing I'm looking at. We pumped. We go to the liquidity crisis back in 2020, March, from the very bottom. Let's say you bought that bottom and you've been holding ever since. There are people who have those positions right now, believe it or not. Oh my God. 21,000%. That is insane. This thing is up 21,000%. Can you imagine throwing $100 in here? $100 down here? Only 100, right? Oh my gosh. You'd have $21,000, right? Is that math right? Yeah, $21,000. Jesus Christ. Okay, the first things that I'm noticing is, look, when this thing moves, it really moves. It really loves to move. These are huge moves. We are on log, right? So if we take it out of log, this is just insane if I do this. Look at that. Look at that. You take it out of log, and it's these stairs. It's these stairs that are happening on TNT. It consolidates for a little bit, and then it moves up. You have a pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate, pump, consolidate. Look at that pump. You're consolidating right now. Where's the next pump? Well, you've done it before. It's going to happen again. You already know. But what's going to happen? Where's it going to go? Okay, so anyways, I'm going to take it, put it back in log right there. So when it moves, it really moves, and it likes to consolidate for a while. Check out the consolidation in this period up here when we had this pump that was in November of 2000, and it came over here to January. So it took a couple months, a few months maybe. What was that? A couple months, yeah, a few months for it to consolidate for a little bit, okay? We already broke all-time highs. I don't know when. This is the data that I have. This is on Coinbase. It could be older. This is the data I have. I'm sorry. I don't know if it has gone up anywhere over here. I'm going to go based off of what this chart is telling me. Okay. So ever since then, right now, let's see, gosh, this thing's insane. I'm going to go ahead and pull a fib out, and I want to see, we're going to go from our swing high, I'm sorry, to our swing low. That was being respected really well. That was being respected very well in there. Okay. So you have this breakout on D&T back here in November. Okay. You came up, you hit your high over here of about 8 cents. Cool. Nice. You consolidated and you fell. Okay. So when you have these consolidations from the top to the bottom over here, that's bloody. Okay. 50%. This thing moves a lot. We know this. It moves a lot, but it can be very rewarding. Okay. So I really want to zoom in. I want to show you guys this because it's beautiful. You had your top, you're coming back down, and we always talk about the 618. Break that 618. Came up, didn't want to do it. Again, didn't want to do it. Tried it again, still could not do it. And then you came over here, you hit it again, you failed, and you came back down. This next candle, this next daily candle, that next day after we came up and we tested that 618, it came down and it tested support right there at 5 cents. Beautiful. Awesome. And you blasted through. You blasted through and it moved and it did not care. It did not care. Look at the way this chart moves. It blew through the 618, the 786, the 882. It blew through all of it. And it came up and it used... One second. I want to make sure this is... right here. Let's move it in. That way I can see it better. Okay. I need to remember to do that. So, where were we? So you had your blast off. You blew through all of this resistance. And honestly, anything after the 786 over here is going to be butter. You're going to be going up and all of it is just going to be light resistance after that. And you can expect a double after you and that's exactly what you did. You broke your all-time highs of 8 cents and then you went up to 16 cents over here, which is around the 2618 over here. Great. Awesome. You actually blew past it and then you used it as resistance. Look, resistance there, resistance there, resistance, and then it finally broke through. But when you came up, you used the 1414 Fibonacci sequence as support at 10 cents. Rightfully so, right? What do we like about hold numbers? These hold numbers are going to be, hey, thank you so much, Lewis, for the $2.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Timothy, Roach, thank you for the $20. I really appreciate that. We can definitely do some Polkastarter? What is that? Is that Polkadot or Polkastarter? Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's another side project off of Polkadot. Yeah, we can take a look at that. So when you came and you were using this as support on the 1414, you got that resumption off. And then you started, this was resistance over here. Once you broke through the resistance, you came up and look how perfect this next resistance hit at the 4618. You hit 25 cents as a resistance. That's a psychological resistance. We know that. We know that's a psychological resistance. It's a whole number. 25, 30, 35, 40. And that's what we're going to be looking for within D&T after that. That's where we're going to be looking, okay? D&T actually had a pretty good day when we had that drop. When Bitcoin dropped 7% in that day, it had a drop of about 40% in that day, but it recovered. It recovered. Can you imagine selling down here? Oh, that would suck. It would suck. This is why you hodl. This is why, not financial advice, but this is why you hodl, everybody. Okay, so you're above the 4618. I'm out of sequences, but that's okay because we went from this bottom structure over here. We get rid of that one, And now let's make a new structure. I just wanted to see if it was going to be holding up. It was holding up perfect. We can make a new Fibonacci. We go from the swing high, and I'm going to play with this. I want to see where that level is going to be. Yep. It's being respected beautifully. Okay, we're on to the next one. You came up, you hit your high, new all-time high, and then look, you used that 236 as support. That's what you want to see. You used it as support, and it was bouncing between the 236 and the 382 Fibonacci sequences. Fantastic. You broke above it, and look, look back here. You came up, you tried to break out of it at the 618, and you got denied. You got denied twice over here, and it couldn't happen. It's like a teenage girl who wants to just grow up super fast. Hey, I want to move out. I want to go over here with my boyfriend. I want to go start drinking. Nope. Sorry, sweetheart. You need to wait for more time so that you can be more mature before you can break out. And that's what happened over here. You came over here and you had that support at the 12-cent line, and then you jumped up and you wicked. You wicked above the 786, and you wicked above 886, and you even came up and you tried to break all-time highs. And that's exactly what happened. Your parental units came in. They slapped you in the face. They said, sit down, Courtney. You're not old enough yet. You need to grow up. And that's what it did. That's what it's doing right now. Or not right now. That's what it was doing then. So look where that body closed. Right below the 618. Okay. That next day, you held it as support and you blew through. You even came back and you retested the 786. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's looking so good. I'm very comfortable with using this line, these Fibonacci sequences. It came up. It hit your resistance over at the 216, 43 cents. And now you're testing the 1618 as support. Awesome. Beautiful. I love it. Where are your nets? Where are the next targets? Well, you need to break through 43 cents. You need to break through 43 cents, and do expect some resistance over here at 45 cents. That's probably going to happen right there. Oh, that's interesting. Look where that wick came up, hit 45 cents exactly. Look at all those sell orders that people had. They started selling like crazy. And that's why you had that wick. Okay. You've tested your 1618 over here. You tested we're going to round up to 30 cents. You've tested 30 cents as support, and it's looking really good. You're having this resumption off of it right now. Well, I want to see, are we going to continue to get that? What is it looking like right now? Well, that's on a daily. I need to switch to a 4-hour. Same thing. Look at these patterns. Just like Zill. Not perfect, but it looks very similar to Zill. You're starting to round out. You're having your negative momentum moving to the upside on your MACD. That's beautiful. Where's the cross going to happen? Probably in a couple of days, on the 18th. Probably on the couple of days. And this is when alts they probably will start rallying again. Maybe. That's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. Okay. You get your cross over here. You get your bullish cross. You already know that you're testing your 1618. That's 1618, right? Yeah. You're testing your 1618 as support. And now your next level that you want to go up and see is a 2618. 43 cents. You need to come up and you need to break 43 cents. Now, you break through 43 cents over here, and I kid you not, you're going up to 70 cents. Quick, you know this thing. You know DNT. We talked about this. It's going to explode. So, get that cross. Let's make our move. You're not even overbought on the RSI. Not even close. You're sitting over here at 52, smack dab in the middle. Just about. That's looking really good. This chart's looking really good. I like it. 70 cents. 4618 after that. Can we do it? Very possible. Very possible. But we can zoom in even more. Where are our levels after that? Well, you could probably take a fib. Here to there. Yep, that's being respected. That's about right. That's very short term. I don't like that fib very much. So I want to use this fib. It has more weight. Has better areas of support. Very good areas of support. We know the golden E ratio is support. Okay. 24 cents, 25 cents is going to be a really good area of support for you. Really good area of support. Anything below that, and you come down and you touch 21 cents, it's possible, not probable. Anything could happen. It is the crypto space. That might happen. It might come down. and hit 21 cents right there. Maybe. After that, you want nothing to do with DNT. You want nothing to do with it. That's bad. You don't want to see that. That's when the sellers are going to be taking, or the buyers are going to be taking their profits. The sellers are going to be taking their profits, and this thing's going to start moving down. So stay above 21 cents. It is okay. If you come down and touch 24 cents, that is not a problem. We can touch 24 cents. We want to watch it really closely. It doesn't make me feel good, but if we get that resumption, okay, I'm fine with it. That's okay. That's fine. You could possibly come down and hit 26 cents. Have that as support. And totally realistic for you to hit 30 cents again for support. That's not that far away. You're at 32 cents right now. Great. That's fine. Okay. Let's get up. Break 43 cents. After that, we're going to 70 cents. Quick. You know this. You know this. This thing moves quick. Okay. Moving really quick. That's about it that I have for you on DNT for right now. Looking really good. There's a weekly chart. Look at that weekly chart. Look at that. Everyone just buying this thing. Look at that. Nice trend line in there. Let's see. Go to a daily. Yeah. Nice trend. Coming over here. Where is that? From down here. Right there. Okay. So here's another trend that you don't want to break. Look at that. You don't want to get below 21 cents. You don't want to get below 21 cents. Let's just do that real quick. And then we'll move on. I promise we'll move on. Look at that. See? You don't want to get below 21 cents. I would be breaking that green trend line right here. Okay? So, okay. That's what I got for you. What's up, David Green? Are you like Tom Green's brother or something? Tony Fat. I will hold GRT until it goes negative. Yeah. That is the mindset that you want to have with coins. What's up, Zachary? Sorry, I bought GRT. You shouldn't be sorry. You should not be sorry that you bought GRT. There is Malin. How high can DNT go based on circulation supply? You know, I don't know. I don't know how high DNT can go. But if I just go back over here and I look, I mean, this thing is already up. What did we say? 21,000% from the bottom. Liquidity crisis. 20,000%. You know, I don't know. I really don't. You are past the moon. You've already mooned. This thing is already like at Mars, and it's gonna go to Jupiter afterwards. I mean, if this continues to happen, I mean, we want to watch our levels. We want to watch our support and levels that we don't want to break down. Watch that. But as long as you're continuing to move up, this thing could go up to $1. You know, it could go up to $2, $5, $6. You never know. You just don't know. I don't know what the market cap is on DNT, but I imagine it's really small. I would imagine it's very small because of these moves that it has like this. It has these giant moves. So let's see. What else is it? Carlos, great TA, bro. Thank you so much, Carlos. I appreciate you. We got Golfies Gaming. We recovering new cipher today? ? You can request new cipher, and I will do a TA. I will do a TA for you. Let's see. I want to go ahead and go take a look at Not Quite Sure. I like your name. Not Quite Sure. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum, my good old buddy Ethereum. If you guys know me, if you come into the Telegram and you come into the Discord, you guys know this. I am an Ethereum miner. I love mining Ethereum. I built all my own rigs. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Dan the Man. If you guys don't know who Dan the Man is, you need to come inside of the Telegram. That is the Messiah. Dan the Man is God in the crypto space. Dan got me into crypto and got me into mining, and ever since it's changed my life. I have a great deal of debt to my buddy Dan. I told him once I sell at the market top for Bitcoin for this bull cycle, we're gonna go to Europe, probably for about a month. We're just gonna go to Europe, and we're gonna party. That's what I plan on doing. Oh, that's right, Polkastarter. Yep. Thank you so much for reminding me. That is what we're gonna be doing next. Polkastarter. What is the ticker for that? What is that? Polkastarter. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I've never looked at this coin before. I believe this is a token. So we got Tether, USD. We could probably grab. Let's check out this one. I want to take a look at this one. And it's guys, when you're looking at charts, it's okay to look at it in Tether. It's going to look very, very similar to the US. I mean, it's basically what it is. It's representing the USD dollar. Yeah, take a look at that one. Tether. That's about it. Okay, here's one US dollar. This is calculated by TradingView. I just want to see which one gives me the most data. Nope. Jesus, that's the first one. My gosh. Okay. I just want to tell you guys right now that we have a confirmation check mark. That means we're going higher. That's not real. That's not real at all. Sorry. When we have charts that look like this, guys, we want to be careful. Be careful requesting these coins. TA starts to get really hard. Look at this. 91 cents. And it's at $6.61. This was the high back here. And it's at $6. Get out of here. What the heck? How come I did not hear about this coin? Actually, I knew about this coin. I knew about this coin or token. Okay, so not a whole. I'm gonna do the best I can to give you TA on this. I can work with it. Yeah, I can work with it. We're in outer space right now. You've almost mooned. You've almost mooned from the bottom to the top. Yeah, look at that, 5,000%. Yeah, any day I would take that. Yes. 5,000%. Looks great. It's been just on this. Look at this. This is going parabolic over here. Since when? The end of January? February has been an amazing month for this coin. Jesus Christ. Look at that. From February, you're looking at about $1.08 to up to now. You're up 500%. 500%. Wow. Okay. What I'm looking at here, first thing I see, I'm looking at this resistance line right here. This was a hard resistance for you to break. And once you broke it, congratulations. Right there. Nice. Look at that. Look, when you broke that resistance line over here, it just started going crazy. It didn't even retest it at all. But you can see how it was resistance here, 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 and right there. And you just recently broke out of it. Don't be surprised if you come back down and touch this for support. That would be very healthy. That is something I would be looking for. Okay, let's check it out. We're on a 4-hour chart. We're looking at Polkastarter right now. I believe this is a coin that is related to Polkadot. If you guys haven't heard about Polkadot, wow. We're talking about possibly the next Ethereum, maybe even better than Ethereum. I don't want to say that. I love Ethereum. But Polkadot is an amazing project. Amazing project. It's going to be fixing a lot of problems within the world. A lot of problems. So what I can do right here, this is all I can get you. I'm going to try my best. Or swing high. Do our swing low. Yep, that was being respected really well. Looking really good. And you've broken through all of my fibs so far. Kind of hard to do a TA on this one. Kind of hard to do a TA. I can just show you. Yep. I'll just show you back here when you came up and you hit, what was that? $1.77. Do a GRT TA. Hey, thank you, Base Med. I appreciate the donation. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the $20. Yo, brother, could you do a GRT TA? Yes, I can. Yes, sir. I can definitely do a TA on GRT. So, let's go back. I want to look at the swing high down to the swing low. Looking really good. Holding formation very well. Very well. Very good looking chart. You came down and you used this 236 as resistance and support. It was support right here. It came up. It hit the 0.5 as resistance, and then it fell below. And it was even using the 382, which is at $1.28 right here as resistance, 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 resistance. It couldn't quite hold, and it fell below. And then it started using $1.16 as resistance, resistance, resistance. You popped up for a little bit, back to the 128, back to 128, and then you fell below. Ouch, that looks really bad. Well, what happened over here? Why did it just all of a sudden start going up? I think I see some kind of trend line right about there. Yeah, look at that. You broke out of it. You were playing with it. You were going back and forth. You tested it right here. Let me know if you guys can't see that. You tested it right there, and then you took off. Great. Looks good. You came up. You hit the 618. It was resistance, rightfully so. That is a hard resistance to break, but once you do and you get into the zone, that is so good. You got in, you hit the 786 as resistance, you came down, and you tested the 0.5. That's $1.38 as support. Beautiful. You had awesome support over here. And then what happened, guys? You broke through the 786. Traders got really excited really quickly, and they came up, and you hit your golden ratio. And then you started using your golden ratio as support. That is beautiful. That is what we want to see. You use it as support. You came up, you hit your next target over here of $3.10. Jesus, man, this thing is crazy. That thing is nuts. Tell me it's not nuts. Okay, you came up, you hit your next target. $4.72. You use this as support and resistance all throughout here. If we zoom in, you could probably see that. So, where are we at now? This is hard. I'm not going to lie. This is hard to do TA on because it's just gone so far. I want to take a look at some indicators. Let's look at our MACD. Let's look at our stochastic. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of bearish divergence on the stochastic right here. For the meantime, you are seeing some bearish divergence. You're having some momentum moving to the downside. You're having a cross, and you are about to move lower. That is very possible. Be looking for areas of supports on Polkastarter. You could come back down and test that $4.72 as support. You want to hold that 72 or that 472 as support. That would be very bullish. Wow, a lot of green side happening over here on the MACD. Yep. Man, you had two waves of it too. Look at the MACD. Look at the histogram right here. You came up and then you came down. But that top right there was at the 472, right? You hit that resistance, that top right there, and you even came back down, and then you came up and you made a little bit of a higher low on the histogram right here. Not by much. Not by much. That might be a little, is it? A tiny bit. Not much. You might have a little bit of bearish action happening. You might have topped out a little bit for now. Maybe. It's not totally definite, but what I would be looking for after that is $4.72 as resist or as support. Okay, we know that. Now, let me go look at the RSI. Yeah, you've been overbought. I wish my lines would just stay. Save as default. Come on. Work with me. Please. So, yeah, look at that. You're having, look, bearish divergence right here. Momentum moving to the downside. As price action is moving up. You see that? My line. Price action moving up. A little bit of bearishness that I'm seeing, but that's okay. Man, this thing's been on a rampage for quite some time. So areas of support that we're going to be looking for: 472, 310, and then 228. I'm not sure if it's going to have that big of a dip. It is running on a rampage, like I said. This is a hard TA to do. You're probably hanging out by Mars right now. You've mooned. Actually, no, you just mooned. I would say this is a moon. You're hanging out. You're probably past the moon right now, and I don't have a whole lot of data to tell me more. I just don't see it. Not really exactly sure. Where can we see support? Okay, so back to that trend line that we were talking about here. That could be an area of support. Could be looking for that right there. Roughly at that area. Stay above this trend line. You just flipped it. It took a long time. Months since November of 2020. We're looking back a few months, maybe 4 months. You flipped it. Keep that as support. I wish I could give you more on TA, though. I just can't. I got nothing for you right now, man. I'm doing my best that I can. Come over here, touch it as support, and get the resumption off, and you could be going higher. So, that's it. That's all I got for you on Polkastarter. Sorry, man. I apologize. I wish I could give you more. I just don't know. Okay, let's move on. GRT. Yep, We're going to be doing GRT. I want to talk to you guys for a second. This is so cool. Timothy, Polkastarter, market cap, $380 million. That's pretty good. Really? $380 million. Okay. That thing could probably reach a bill. You could reach a bill, definitely. Throughout this bull run that we're going on right now, definitely. Let's see. Timothy, basically Kickstarter for crypto on DOT. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Matthew Schmidt. How do I get a copy of your book in Canada? What you can do, you can go to Amazon and you can go look up my book. It's Crypto Grenade. I should be having links. I should have posted all the links in the description before I started. It's the, Crypto Grenade. It's the Beginner's Guide to Technical Analysis and Understanding Crypto by Leland Schumacher. That is me. I will drop a link for you if you're going to be here towards the end of the live stream. Then I will go ahead and I'll drop a link for you, and you can go check out my book. I've been hearing really great things. Really good book. Definitely going to help you with your TA by watching these videos, reading my book. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a ton. Come into the Discord, the Telegram. Come talk to me. I'm in there all the time. Ask these people. I'm in there all the time, answering questions. I love it. I love going in there. It's going to help you tremendously. Matthew Schmidt. Nice. I got to get a copy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. What's up, Carlos? What do you think about Rook? Can you do it? Can you look at it? Rook, we are doing a $10 minimum contribution for TAs. And we could do that. Definitely look at it. We're going to take a look at GRT right now. Oh my God, the GRT. I love this coin, dude. I love this coin. Looking so good. It's beautiful. So, you've probably watched my videos before. I can do a full TA on it. Let's see. Who asked for GRT? GRT. That's right. Based Med. That's pretty cool. I like your name. GRT going down. No! GRT is not going down. We are consolidating. It is doing good. I'm going to give you the full rundown. We're going to do it. Full rundown of the coin. Let's go. GRT, my favorite cryptocurrency, which is, hinting why I like this coin so much. Okay. We go for a swing high to our swing low on our Fibonacci. You guys already know this. If you watch my channel, we're hitting our targets. And it's being respected beautifully, okay? We broke through the 786. Awesome. Even came over here, tested the 786 as resistance, and man, that was a bad drop. That was a big drop. I was making videos like crazy around that time, telling people, no, look, watch. Just wait for it. It's consolidating. We just pumped. It's looking beautiful. We're about to break a key area of resistance. And what was that key area of resistance? This cup and handle. Right here. There was that cup and handle. You have this formation of a cup and handle, and it consolidated. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. Oh, it looks so good. We consolidated. We broke out of the triangle. We came back. We retested and got it. So it looks amazing. I love it. I love it so much. So that is why you have that resistance over there. Okay. So ever since then, you broke above. You broke the 786. Hugely bullish. And what did we talk about, guys? When you break all-time highs over here, expect to double. In the crypto space, expect to double. And that's exactly what we did. We went to $1.56 and blew past it. Doesn't mean we have to stop there. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to stop. We can keep going higher, and we did. We hit our targets beautifully. I told you guys, after we break that $1.10 area on GRT, expect to see $1.36. Expect to see $2.67. We've hit our targets. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. You even came down and you tested support at $1.63. I love it. It looks great. Okay, let's dig in. Let's go deeper. 4-hour chart. We're on the 4-hour now. We're going to take a Fibonacci, and we're going to find out exactly what's going on over here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Swing high, swing low on the Fibonacci. Okay, look at this. You probably already know this from the videos that you've watched. We hit resistance at the 618. And that was hard resistance. You were even using the 0.5 on the Fibonacci sequence as support. That was that was $2.25, $2.40. We were bouncing in here for a while and we couldn't hold. You could not break above the 618. So you came down, and you came down hard. And you came over here and you're using this as support over here. I know the wicks came down and touched over here on the base of the Fibonacci, but we're looking at the bodies. We're looking at the bodies of the candles. The bodies of the candles tell us the facts of the chart. The wicks tell us a story. They tell us a story of what's going to be happening with this coin. And what I'm seeing so far is we're still consolidating in this pattern. What we want to do on GRT is we want to get above that 618. Okay, this is a very short time period, guys. Okay, we're going back February 12th of February. So 4 days ago. Not that long. Not that long. We hit the 618. We came down, bounced off of the 236. We came up and we tried to break the 618 and we couldn't do it. GRT could not do it. And now we are seeing some more downside. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That doesn't look good to me. That doesn't look good. I don't want to see us get below. I don't want to close a candle below $1.92, because if we do, we might see some further downside, especially if we break $1.62. We might see some downside, but I'm not worried about that. That's the short term, guys. Remember, from the bottom over here, from the bottom to the top, we went up over 1,000%. Okay, that's incredible. That's really good. We're expecting a cool off. That is okay. We are having a cool off right now. Where are our areas that we are going to be looking for support? That's the first thing I want to show you. Okay, before we do that, before we go look at areas of support and we get bearish, I know you guys don't want to hear that. Before we do that, let's look at areas that we need to get above. Okay, we know we need to get above the 618. We have to. That's a must. If we want to see further upside and we want to break $2.88, we need to get above the 618. And I would love to play in here for a while. I would love it. Break that 786. You guys already know we're moving to the upside. Once we break that 786, that is the line right there. We close a candle, a 4-hour candle above $2.61. We get the retest. We're going off. You know this. You guys already know this. We'll hit the golden ratio, $3.22. After that, $3.40, $3.66, $4.92, $4.92, and we're looking at $7.45. I foresee this happening. I foresee this happening within GRT this year. I do believe we can hit a $10 GRT this year and be conservative at that level, but it's going to take some time to cool off. Okay. There's the upside targets that we're looking for. We need to break above $2.61. Now, we need to look at possible supports. I know you guys don't want to hear this, but you have to. We have to, because it's important. These are the areas where you can come and pick up cheap GRT. That's what you want. That is what you want. We want to make, we're in this for the long haul. We're not looking to sell next week, next month, next 3 months. We're looking to hold. We're looking to hodl 6 months, 8 months, 1 year. And that's a short time frame. That's not that long. Can you imagine where GRT is going to be in 8 months? I can really imagine. Okay. If you don't hold your support over here at $1.64, you're going to drop down. You're going to break all the way down to $1.10. That might happen. Am I bearish at that point? No. But I do want to see resumption off at that point. I do want to see that resumption. Let's get that resumption off $1.10. Great. We'll be looking good. An area that I don't want to see us get below, guys, at the very least, okay, 80 cents. You do not want to see GRT go down 80 cents. If that happens, it's over. You're done. You don't want anything to do with it. So we can come down. We can touch. Thank you. BaseMed, again, another 20 contribution. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can do Adam. Definitely do that. So come down, touch, $1.10. That's okay. That's okay. That might happen, guys. Maybe. I don't know. This momentum could run out. And let's take a look at the... Okay. Let's look at... I want to see where we're at on the RSI and the MACD. Okay, you're overbought. This is the daily. Don't want to see the daily. Oh, nice. Okay, so GRT is not overbought. We know this. We've been going down for a little bit. And we might come down and hit the 30. We might come down and hit that 30. Look, we haven't done that in GRT since back here, January 11th, okay? It's been over a month since we've come down and said hello to the 30. And you know what? Look at this. I'm seeing new data because I haven't looked at GRT. If you watch my videos, I wish these lines would just stay the way I want them to. That would be really helpful. Come on, TradingView. Help me out. Help me out. What am I doing wrong? Save as default. Yeah, save. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Right here. This is an area of resistance and support. I'm going to blow it up for you. I want you to be able to see this because this is really important. Hold on. Let me get rid of this line. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful. We know this. We've talked about this plenty of times in my channel. This is an area of support and resistance. You can see it was resistance. We broke above it. It became support. And then it broke down below it. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Boom. Came down to the 30. That was a great buying opportunity. We're going to leave that right there. We're going to leave that right there so I can show you guys something later. Well, actually, I'll do it afterwards. Boom. Resistance. We got above it. Support. Boom. Below. Resistance. We got above it. Support. Beautiful. Support. Broke below. You see what I'm saying? It's a great area that we're looking at. Looks like GRT is falling below it right now. We are coming into this indecision area. We've talked about this indecision area before. Getting in this indecision area, we're not sure what GRT is going to do. But one thing that we do know for sure is if we get this bounce right here on GRT, we can see more upside. That's really good. We want to see this bounce right here on the 48. I'm going to move it up just a tiny bit. You want to see the bounce on the 48. Yeah, we'll just leave it right there. That's fine. You want to see that bounce. Now, this 4-hour candle isn't closed yet, okay? We still have almost 2 hours. 2 hours left on this candle to decide if we're going to get this bounce. It is possible. We don't have to close below it, and it's going to move. See how, I don't know if you can see it, but it's moving right now. Let's get this bounce, and I'll be really bullish. I'll be really bullish. Get below it, and we come down, and we touch the 40 on the RSI. That's not going to be very good. Hey, what's up, John D? Hi, Leland and John, here from Canada. Not sure if you've done a TA on Aave. Okay, thanks. I just ordered your book. Thank you. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. Oh, and any thoughts on Bitcoin getting rejected on the 2-year moving average? Interesting. We can take a look at that. We can definitely take a look at that. So we'll do Aave afterwards. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. So GRT, you get that support. You get that bounce off that support on this 40 on the RSI. And we want to try to get it back above the 48. Let's see that happen. Break below, close a candle below, and it's possible. It is possible we can come down and hit the 30. And those are targets that we're going to be needing to be looking for, like this $1.10, like this 93 cents as support. Those are going to be really heavy supports for us. That's what we want to be looking for. Let's get that bounce. Let's get that bounce, and let's move to the upside. Okay, that's GRT. We have our targets. That's what we are looking for right now. Let's move on. John, let's go ahead and do Aave. Aave is a fantastic project. If you guys don't know about Aave, Aave is going to be the coin that will lead the finance world. So the finance world that we have right now, lending, say goodbye to your financial departments. I'm sorry, your lending departments at the banks. Say goodbye to traditional auto loans. Say goodbye to your traditional housing market being controlled by the Federal Reserve and all the banks. Say goodbye. This is what this project is all about. This is a beautiful project. Look at that rounding out we're having right now. 4 hours. On the 4 hour right now. Look at that. Not looking too good. right there. But we're going to dive in deeper. I don't want to say that right off the bat. Aave, ouch. Look at this. Look at this data, guys. Okay, I want you to be aware. Look at this data. Okay, I don't have anything to the left of me to reference. I got nothing. We're in outer space right now. I'm going to do the best I can over here, John. I appreciate your contribution, but I'm going to do the best that I can to do this TA. Oh, I see the chat's catching up. Yo, what happened to my super chat? Your super chat's there. It's still there. They go away after a while. I don't know if you know that. They will disappear. It has a little timer at the top. Okay. So, we're in outer space. And from the bottom, from that liquidity crisis. No, that's not the liquidity crisis. Excuse me. This is November. This is from November of 2020. Yeah. Do we have a better chart? Hold on. Aave. Okay. Let's take a look at Tether. What do we have? We're on Tether right now. We have Binance. Okay. Let's take a look at that one, and Coinbase. I want to see the data. I want to see if the data is going to be any better on these charts over here. No. So Aave was released back then. I didn't know. I didn't realize that Aave was that new. I never realized that. Anyways, okay. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best on this chart. Since the bottom over here on November, up here. 2,000%. Not bad. Not quite mooning. But you are in the rocket right now, and you're taking off, and you're about to break orbit. You're about to break orbit. That's really good. Oh, I'm sorry. Basemed, you did. We need to do Atom. Back up. This is why I need my moderators here, guys. This is why I need my moderators. We're going to look at Atom first. We'll do Atom and then Aave. Sorry about that, John. I'm sorry. Based Med. Sorry about that. Let's back up. Let's back up right now. Okay, Atom, USD. We're going to look at it on Kraken. We're also going to take a look at it on Coinbase. And that's about it. That really is about it. Okay. Atom. What do we got? What do we got? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, pretty. I love it. Okay, this one's a better chart. That one sucks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Looking really good. Looking really good over here. Okay, first thing that I see, it's ugly. You're not going to like it. But it kind of looked... No. I was going to say inverse head and shoulders. Nope. That neckline's messed up. Top here, top there. Invalidated. Not looking too good. But what if? What if, right? We know TA is not perfect. We know it's not perfect. Could we do that? Where is that? Nope. Interesting. Maybe. You might be able to do that. Let's just, like, for shit and giggles, right? Let's see. No, I don't like it. That's not an inverse head and shoulders. That's not. It's too ugly. It's invalidated. Not going to work. But okay, so here's your liquidity crisis. March 2020. Right there. Okay. We got up. And from the bottom to the top. Over here. 2,000%. Hey, that looks familiar. Okay, good. You're taking off. Looking really good. Let's go do a Fibonacci. Wow, this looks... You know what's interesting about this chart is that it looks very similar to Bitcoin in about, like, at around November. It looks really similar to Bitcoin in November. I won't go look at it because I don't want to take time away from doing this. But anyways, looks very similar. Like, this would be like $9,200 for Bitcoin if this was like a Bitcoin chart right now. So, anyways, let's go to a 4-hour. The first thing I want to see this move right here. This move was beautiful. Right here. Let's take a look at that. What's happening over here? Fibonacci. Swing high. Swing low. Ooh, being respected really well. Really well. Looking really good over here. Wow. Wow, it even got denied. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. You had your high. over here, $8.80. You came down, you hit a low, $3.78. Ouch. Oh, man. That would suck. I would hate that. I would hate for that to happen. Okay, anyways, doesn't matter because you've recovered and you've used this line over here. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta make this lines better. Right there. Okay. So you were using your 382 line as resistance. Resistance. You broke above it and you came up and hit your 0.5. That was resistance and it couldn't hold it. Came back down below the 382. Resistance. Look, same thing over here. 0.5 line. Resistance again. It got denied once again over here. And then it flipped back over to 382 being resistance. Okay. Now, something interesting happened over in this area. Okay. We're talking about the beginning of the year, July, in the beginning of January. Okay. This is where it started getting interesting. Is you came up, you hit the 0.5, you broke below, and people were like, no, it's not over. So we came back up and we're using this as support. You broke above and you flipped it into support. You even came up and hit the 618. That's really bullish that you came up and hit that 618. Great. But you got denied. And it really loves the 382 line over here. Really loves it. Came up, tried to do it again on the 618, couldn't do it. Got denied. Boom. And you even came back down, all the way down over here to the 236. Excuse me. 236. You came down and you hit it for support. You came back, used the 382 as support and got above it. And that is when you broke above the 618. Really bullish. Let's dive in. I want to see it bigger. I want it bigger. I want it better. Let's look at that. Okay. So you got above the 618. Congrats. Really good. You came up and you used. Come on, Leyland. Come on. Get it together. Right here. 886 as resistance. You came down and you tested the 618 as support. That was legendary. When that happened, people got really excited in the market and they started buying like crazy. And look where it went up. You went up all the way to the golden E ratio. You broke that all-time high back there. You broke that all-time high and you hit the golden E ratio. Massively bullish, but it got denied so hard. It had just broke through all these resistances, didn't even really care, barely touched them as support on the way up. You came down and then you started making lows, but you used that 618 as support. I love it. It looks really good. It tried to come up and break all-time highs. It couldn't quite do it. You came back down, tested it as support again. Awesome. You came up, you hit the 886, and then you played. This is where you got your retest of the 786. This is your retest right here, where it used it as support. Notice how it didn't use it as support there or over there, and you failed. And when you got that retest of that 786, we know this. You get that retest, and then boom, you're off. You came up, you hit all-time highs, you broke all-time highs, you used it as support. I love it. This chart looks amazing. You're using it as support, and then after that, everyone said it is time. Everybody said it's time to go, and we're moving up. And we're moving up. Beautiful. Looking really good. So, you broke your all-time highs. You broke your golden E ratio. Looking fantastic. You played over here with the 618, the 1618 as resistance and support throughout here. You used it as support, and you took off. That's it. There was barely any resistance in this area, and it went up, and it blew through the 2618. Oh, man. And look where it came up. Almost. Not quite. That's probably where these sellers had their sell orders over here before we came up and hit the 4618 at $27. It couldn't do it. It got rejected before it, which if I was a trader, that's what I would do. If I knew that this was resistance over here at $27, I would sell at 26. I don't care about that little percentage gain in there. I've just made all of these gains of wherever my position was down here. Where I would have taken a position in this trade is right here. Once I saw that we got this support and we got the resumption off, that is where I would have made my trade. Those traders who saw that took that, and they made 238%. That's no joke. That's triple your money, more than triple your money. Looking really good. Okay, so you're using that as resistance right now. It is possible that you are getting rejected and look how it came. See how it came down right here and tested that support at the 2618. That's where you started getting your support right there. Look at the wicks. The wicks tells the story. These are the hard facts. Look at the bodies. The bodies are the facts. So you could come down. You could come touch $17. $17 might be that area, but you have some support. And I want to zoom in a little bit more. You have some pretty good support sitting at about right here. Yep. I love it. $21.22. That is the support level that we are looking at. You can clearly see that was resistance. It was resistance right here. It tried it, got denied, and then boom, when you got through, you got through. So be looking for that area. I'm gonna dive in a little bit deeper because I think I can make a fib over here. Let's see where we are on the MACD. Yeah, see, look at this. Okay, you had hidden bullish divergence on the MACD back here, and that's when you got your pop. This is where you started making your hidden bullish divergence back here. You had price action that was moving up while your histogram was moving down. Where's my trend line? Right there. Your price action moving up. Right there. Hidden bullish divergence. That was a good buy. That was a very good buy right there. Good trade. So, but it is looking like you are about to make a cross on the MACD between your 12 and 26 day moving average. You might be getting that bearish cross, maybe, and I'm seeing a little bit of hidden bearish divergence. See the see the oscillators over here? Oscillators are moving down while price action is also moving up over here. So you're having a bit of a reversal temporarily, short term. We're talking short term. We're on the 4 hour and we're only looking for the past few days. So possible areas of support. You get that bearish cross up there and you could be coming down and printing red on the histogram. See how your light green is starting to dwindle? You could be coming over here and making red on the histogram. That's entirely possible. Be looking for that area of support at $21.22. That could be an area of support. I want everyone to remember, this is not financial advice. I am not a registered financial advisor. I'm simply sharing the data with you guys. So you could come down, hit 21.22. After that, you have a really good support over here at the 2618 at $17. That could be your next area. Okay. Be watching for these bounces down here. I want to take a look. at the RSI. Yeah. You're also showing bearish divergence on your RSI. Well, price action is moving up. See that right there? Same thing. I'm seeing a little bit of bearish divergence for the short term. Let's cool off. Let's come down, hit our supports before having a resumption off. Now, it is entirely possible, okay? You're sitting at 60 on the RSI. Don't be surprised. And I want to see if I see anything over here on the RSI as far as support and resistance. Yeah, right there. Right there. You can see that this is an area, but even if you come down to the 40, man, when this thing likes to fall, it likes to fall on the RSI. You can see how it was support right here, right here, right here. You broke below it, and you went below in the 30. Gosh, it went down to 17 on the RSI. That's a great buying opportunity right there. That would have been a great buying opportunity. Support, support, support. Kind of wicked a little bit of playing in there. Support, support. All support throughout there. Beautiful, looking really good. And then it has this indecision zone. Here's your indecision zone right there. But gosh, it's already so low that when you get down here, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea to start picking up some more atom. It's not a bad idea to pick up some more atom at that point. So use this as support, and that would be really good. I can't do the calculations and tell you exactly where that support's going to be down over here because it just depends. It depends what happens in the market. I don't have a crystal ball that is that clear. But what I can tell you is if you come down and you touch that support over there, you're really low. You're not underbought at all, but you're really close to it. And it might not be a bad opportunity if you pick up some here and get that resumption. Get the resumption off, you pick it up. You get the resumption off, you pick it up again. It is possible. I know you don't want to hear this, but I have to tell you, you never got the retest at the 1618. It never happened. Look, you blew right. Well, hold on. kinda, man. You kind of got the support right there. But like I said, it's possible. You could come down. Sorry for all the moving around, guys. You could come down and hit $12 as support. Anything below that, man, it's going to look really ugly. Anything below that, it's going to be looking really ugly. Your order, you're going to be falling more over 50%. Hey, what's up, JF? Thank you for the $10 contribution. I really appreciate that. He says ADA, please. We're looking at Cardano. We could do Cardano, definitely. Definitely going to be doing Cardano after this. So, well, actually, we have Atom, Aave, and then Cardano. So look for these areas of support. Like I said before, so make sure that's very clear. You could come all the way down to your golden ratio. That is possible. That might happen. Not probable. Probably not, dude. Probably not. You probably won't come down here and hit your 1414, which is $11 and $10.25. You probably won't come down here, but anything can happen. Anything happen. I want to see that resumption off. There's 3 levels right here. Anything past that, what targets are we looking to for the upside? Let's go over here. Let me take a look at this. Okay. That was a long term. Let's look at a shorter term. I want to see where can that fib play out. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, so you're using your 4618 as support over here, which is the $23.44 area. Look at that. Perfectly. You're using it as support. That's really good. Okay, so knowing this, here's some more data for you. You want to keep that as support. Keep that as support. If you don't, you're going to be dropping pretty hard, man. You'll be dropping pretty hard. And like I said, be looking for that $22 as support, like right around there. Look for that support over there. Break through that. Boom. You're going straight down. $16.15. Entirely possible. Get that resumption off. You're going much higher. You're going to be going much higher. Okay, let's take a look at a shorter time frame. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Okay, so here's the fib. Right now. This is what you can in the short term. This is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. You know what? I don't really like it that much. It's kind of being respected a little bit, but not as much as. Where can you take that? Where can you take that? Huh? Maybe right there. It's hard to say. This huge wick, these huge candles are messing it up, and it's kind of hard to say. I'm just kind of experimenting right now to see where possibly. So maybe this is not set in stone, even though when you fell below the 618, you tried to get back above it and you couldn't, you failed, you tried to do it again. Maybe you might be able to use this as a reference point. Take this with a grain of salt, what I'm about to tell you, but your next areas that you're going to be looking for, if you do break out and you break up, you're going to be looking at that $25 area. Obviously, that's going to be some huge psychological resistance. Break that, flip it, and then you could be going off and hitting $29, and after that, $39. And that's those are going to be key areas anyways, right? Because we know those are psychological resistances, right? $30, $40, we know that. But man, if you can get above $25, you're going straight to $30 after that. No problem. $30. Yeah. I can say that with confidence, actually. Break 25, go to 30. Break 30, you could be coming up and hit 35 after that, and then break 35, and you're going up to 40. But like I said, keep in mind what we were talking about, looking a little bearish right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have our supports. We have our targets. We have our supports. We have our targets. Looking good, man. Looking really good. I like it. I like this coin. Atom, huh? Okay. Okay, moving on. Moving on. We got Aave. Aave. I'm going to try to tighten up these TAs a little bit. They're a little bit lengthy. I've been live streaming for 2 hours now. Almost 2 hours. That's crazy. If you guys are here, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you are new, if you are enjoying this content. I appreciate it. Let's take a look at the chat real quick. Let's see. Max, sorry, I thought you said DNT, my bad. Also said it just dumped back down. FJ said thanks. And Timothy Roach, hey, how you doing, Timothy? Welcome in, bro. Looks like a balloon dog. Matthew, what do you think of Doge? We're not going to talk about Doge. You can request it, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to. Let's see. J Rock, hell yeah, Cardano, Matthew. How about Telegram group? How about that Telegram group? Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you being here, guys. Okay, we're gonna start wrapping this up, guys. I do have to go over Aave, and then we're gonna go over Cardano, and then that's gonna be about it for tonight. Like I said, we've been doing this for 2 hours straight. You guys want me to be fresh. You don't want to burn me out. I want to make sure that I'm going to be good for you guys. I can get some rest, and we can come back tomorrow, and we can do some more TAs. I appreciate everybody that is here right now. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by. Aave, like I was telling you, it's going to be really hard to do TA. Guys, remember, we have nothing to I have nothing to the left of me. It's going to be very hard to do TA. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. And we'll see. We will see. First thing I'm seeing right here is you're rounding out. That's bearish, man. That's bearish. You're starting to round out. You've lost so much momentum. And that's going back to the 4th, right? So 4 days ago. Is that the 4th? No, I'm sorry. 2 weeks. We're talking about almost 2 weeks ago. This thing started seeing some and we know that because why? Because it looks like it. But more importantly, look at that. Ouch. You're rounding out. You came up, you hit your golden ratio, and you couldn't hold it, man. You came back down below all-time highs, and you tested it, and you could not get above your all-time highs. It just didn't. It got denied, and boom! Look what happened. You broke back down into your 618786. That's not good. You don't want to see that. What you want to see is that bounce at the 786 and resume up, and that did not happen. And looked, you flipped it into resistance. Not looking good. Not looking good. You broke down below the 618, and then you started using that as resistance, and it fell hard. And right now it's falling hard. I can already tell you that you're going to see further downside with this coin. You're going to see it. We can do right there. Yep. These are targets that we're looking for, man. These are targets. So, after you break right here, which it looks like you're attempting to do it, you could catch that support right now, but watch that level. After you break $413, you'll be coming down to $392. After that, $340, $313, $274. Those are areas that you can be looking for. Well, I want to see where that next area of support is going to be. So before we can say that, let's check it out. Let's see. Yeah. Man, that's ugly. That's ugly right now. I don't have a whole, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of data to work with, so I can't really give you a whole bunch. I am going to do my best, and we'll see where it goes. But no, I don't like that. It doesn't look good. Hold on, sorry. It doesn't look good. Where can I take this? Pretty ugly right now. I'm having a hard time with this, man. Like I said, I told you, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to do. Okay, I can't really use a fib, but your MACD. Ouch. Damn. You could be taking a cross down here. Your oscillators are in the negatives. You're in the negatives over here. Man, you tried to cross and you couldn't do it. It got denied hard. And ever since then, you've just been seeing this nasty red. And you knew that was happening because of this bearish divergence right there. You knew that was happening because of right there. And that's when, yeah, man, that started back here. That started way back here. You started printing green on the histogram. Let me pull this up. Can we do that? Yeah, that'll work. You started printing that green on this histogram over here, and you topped out right there. And then when you tried to make another high, look at that little island. Look at this little tiny island you made. And that's where that bearish divergence started coming in, and that's why you started to fall. That is why you started to fall. You might be getting that cross. You might pick up support right here. Yeah, like this might be the area of support right there. But seeing that you're rounding out over here, it's not good. It's not good. You could possibly see some further downside. I want to give you some targets that we're going to be looking for. Ouch. Yeah, so your RSI, you came down. Can you see that? Okay, next live stream, I'm figuring this out. So we can leave it like that. So we can see it. You came down and hit the 30 on the RSI. That was a buying opportunity. Everyone knows that. You come down and hit the 30, that's a buying opportunity. And then boom, you had a huge spike up. I mean, you went up 30%. Awesome. I mean, that was only within like a day or two. You went up 30%. Cool. But then you lost that momentum, and now you're coming down to hit that 30 again. Have you bottomed out yet? Maybe. If you come down and you hit that 30 and you match this other 30 over here, and you're still above this wick over here, that might be your bottom. It might. But it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. So yeah, man, the best I can do for you right now is to look at this mixed with the MACD. And yeah, you could be seeing some further downside. You might catch a support. See that red line? See this red line right there? Could be catching support. It is hitting that 886 on our fib right here. This is an inverse fib, by the way, guys. This is what I use when I'm looking for targets to the downside. When I'm looking for targets to the downside, that's not good. The fact that I pull this out, meaning that this probably could be going down. Probably could be going down. Break that support there at 412, and you'll be coming down hitting 930 real quick. Break 930, 338. Okay, these are possible areas of pickup. Now, you're already really low. You're already really low on your RSI. You're underbought like crazy. You're almost there. You're about there. Is this the time to be picking up? That's the question. Well, you're having the round out. You are hitting some pretty heavy support. It's a pretty heavy support right there. It's possible, man. It is possible you could get that bounce, but what you really need to do is you need to get above that 6.7 or that 618. You need to come back up, and you need to break $436 on Aave. You really do. Now, I'm long-term bullish on Aave, okay? We're talking about the short term. So I believe Aave to be a massive, massive project, and you're going to be seeing more upside. I'm talking about the downside right now because I want to make sure that if you're going to pick up any more Aave, that you get it at a good price. Now, that's going to be really hard to decide. Like I said, TA is pretty hard at this point. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't really have much for you, man. I'm really sorry. You, like I said, you're about to be underbought. You could go a lot lower on that RSI. You could. Have you done it in the past? Not really. That might be an area of support for you, man. But I'm not feeling too good about Aave right now in the short term. Not too good. You might be hitting that support. Might be bouncing up. I'm not really sure. I don't have a lot of data to work with Aave. You're in outer space. You were in outer space at this point. So that's my thought about Aave. Hold on. Let's look at targets. Let's say it does, right? Let's say we get a total reversal in here. Let's say that happens. Let's say that we stay above the $389 level. That's possible. You could come down here and get a bounce. You want to look to get above 488. Hold that as support, and it's going to be looking really good. Get above 466 and come touch 484. If that happens, bro, start feeling really good. Start feeling really good because you're going to want to get that support, and we already know You break that 786 and you could be going and seeing new highs. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. Now, Cardano is going to be about the same thing. Cardano is going to be... Cardano, boom. I love Cardano. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, look. We're kind of doing the same thing with Cardano. This coin has pumped. We're talking pumped. Look at these weeks. This is a weekly chart, guys. Look at this weekly chart. Oh my gosh. From our bottom to our top, 5,000%. That's moon territory. You're in the space shuttle and you're like 8 minutes away from hitting the moon. That's good. That's really good. So, liquidity crisis, $5,000 move to the upside. I don't have any data to work with me over here. I got nothing. So, like I said, be careful with requesting these coins that are mooning. It's hard to do TA on them. I'm going to do my best. You are consolidating right now, looking really good. Looking really good, actually. Wow. Looking really good. I could probably take a fib right there to about right there. Yeah, that was respected really well. So here's Cardano. Yeah, you hit your high over here. 35 cents on Cardano. And man, this thing is all over the place. You came up, you hit the 618, you got denied, you got above it, you even hit the 786, that was resistance, and then you fell below it, and then gosh, people just started buying it. They just didn't care. They just know how good this project is, and it started moving up. So you got above it, and you tried to you tried to use that support off the 786 and get that resumption, but it didn't happen. You broke through and you came down and hit the 618. But wow, look at that strength. Okay, that's impressive. This is very different from all the other charts, right, guys? Very different. Look at that strength. You came down, you hit the 618, and then you broke back up, and you tried to break all-time highs. You got denied. You came up, you tried to do it again, you got denied again, and then once you were holding, what is that? The 886, yeah. I keep doing this. Come on, bro, you know this. Come on, I'll get it eventually. So once you broke those all-time highs, and gosh, you even went past the golden ratio. People love this project, man. It's such a beautiful project. I love Cardano. I like the maker of Cardano too. If you've never watched, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Can't remember that guy's name. It's hard to remember all this stuff. But anyways, you came back here and you retested the golden ratio and you took off. And then look, you started using the 1414 as support. That 41 cents became crucial support. And then right above it, look at that, 1618. It was resistance. 43 cents. Boom, you broke through it. And then what do we talk about, guys? You break through it and you're going up to the 2618. We know this. We know that's going to happen. You came up and look, boom, perfect. You hit it perfectly. It was resistance. You put in some kind of consolidation pattern and you continued more to the upside. That's impressive. That's really impressive. You broke above it. You even came back and you tested it as support. Not fully. You didn't touch it completely, but TA is not perfect. We know that. We know TA is not perfect. And then you came up and you hit your next target. You came over here. 83 cents was your next target. After that, $1. Because it's psychological resistance. We know that. Look, I haven't even looked at it. I made a bet with someone the other day in the Telegram. And I told them, I said, I bet it gets rejected over here at, I said 97 cents. Before it hits $1, will get rejected at 97 cents. I was wrong. It was 98 cents. Because that's what traders do. They're not putting their sell orders exactly $1. That's not what they're doing. They do it just a little bit low because they don't care. They know people, once it gets to that $1, are going to start selling. So they sell just a little bit before. And that's what happened. And now you're cooling off. You're cooling off really nicely right now. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's look at what we're doing right now. Very familiar pattern, right, guys? We looked at Orchid, GRT. What else? Was it New Cipher, NMR, looking all the same. Look at these patterns. Looking really good, though. Taking a little bit of a break. We just had our huge pumps. You're not overbought in the RSI, not even a little bit. You're finished. Ooh. Look at that hidden bullish divergence. Right there. That doesn't mean that we're going to be pumping up, but that is a leading indicator. We could be going up higher. It really depends. That's interesting. This is the first time that I'm seeing that hidden bullish divergence in a chart at this time with an altcoin. That's interesting. You tried to cross right there and you got denied. So I'm curious to see what is going to be happening. You are having, let's see, a little bit. Is that going to be invalidated? That's interesting. That's really interesting. So you have this hidden bullish divergence on the MACD, but your tops for your RSI. Sorry, my brain is starting to get fried, guys. Yeah, 2-hour live stream. Woo, my brain is fried. Appreciate you guys coming by, though. Hit that like button if you're still here. So you're having a little bit of this negative movement on the RSI moving down as price was moving up. And that's not really good, but that's okay. We know it's going to cool off. We know it's going to cool off. Let it cool off for a little bit. I want to take a look at levels. That is possible. We could be getting a pump here. That's possible. That might be happening. Looking at that hidden bullish divergence, it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. I don't want to say that for indefinite. Like for sure. Like I don't want to see that for sure. So what's happening right now? What's going on? Ooh, that's a big wick. All these ones are having big wicks. Oh, look, you're being held down by the 618. You're being held down by the 618. You want to get above that 618. That's okay. Come down here. Use the, I did it again. Look at me. Come on, bro. Using it as resistance. Right here, 618. You could be coming down and touching 83 cents as supports. I don't expect Cardano to be moving down, though. I mean, I know it's had a huge pump, and we got rejected over here at our dollar. But I think Cardano's going to be coming up, and it's going to try to break that dollar again. I really do. That's just by looking at the chart and the feel of it. People want to see, they want to break that dollar. That's a goal for everybody, right? Break a dollar. Just like GRT. Break a dollar. You do that and you're going much higher. You're going to $2 after that. Really quick. Get above 87 cents. Retested as support. And that's looking really good. You'll come up and hit the 786. You want to break 92 cents. Test that as support and you're gone. You're off. Test 92 cents after that. We'll try to break all-time highs again. We'll see where it goes. That's going to be a hard resistance, my friend. That's going to be really hard for us to break. Really hard. Be expecting that. Any further downside, if you break below 83 cents, 80 cents, 75 cents, 68 cents. That's what we're looking for. Hold on. I want to take a look and see. Whoops. I always do that. Possibly levels. I want to take it from here. Ah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. That's being held up really well. Look at that. Okay. Look at this. We're looking at, and it's just for visual purposes. We'll go right there so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to drop this to a 1 hour. I'm going to drop it to a 1 hour so you can see exactly what's happening. Yep. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. This is showing up for me. It's working really well. We're hitting our supports. We broke through. Awesome. And then now you're using your 4618 as support. Look at that. Holding it as support. You have support down here. And we know that because it was resistance, and then it couldn't quite hold, and it was still resistance all throughout here. And if we zoom in even more, you can see it was support, and then it broke through. So yeah, that's a good level. Good level of support right there. You look, you wicked right there. Perfect. So break below the 4618, which is 83 cents. Break below that, and you could be coming down really quickly to 68 cents. Okay, be looking for those levels. That might happen. It's possible. Anything is possible. I think once you come down here and you hit 68 cents, you're probably going to get that bounce. You might be getting that bounce. Oh, hey, thank you so much. Enzi? I think it's pronounced Enzi. Contribution of $10. New subscriber. Love the TA. Can you look at rep USD for me? Trying to make some quick profits to increase my Orchid and Numeraire holdings. Okay. We're going to go ahead. That's going to be the last one after that, guys. I'm getting a little burnt out here. Been live streaming for over 2 hours. So we will look at rep. And then that's it. I appreciate you guys. Anybody who contributes after that, we'll pick it up tomorrow. But hold it off for tomorrow. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. Is it Enzi? I think it's pronounced Enzi. I don't want to say your name wrong. Enzi. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, so back to this. You break through your 83 cents. You'll be coming down 68 cents. After that, you have really good support over here at the 2618 at 60 cents. Watch for those levels. Watch for it. I don't foresee Cardano coming down and touching the 1618. I don't foresee that happening. Anything is possible. This is the crypto world. Guys, we can fall quick. Bitcoin can take a dump. And this goes for all the altcoins that we've looked at tonight, guys. You know this. Bitcoin dumps 5%. Everything else is going to bleed 15, 20, 25%. You could see it. You could see that, in those higher levels like that. But I don't foresee us coming down hitting 47 cents. That's too bearish. That's too bearish. I don't foresee us coming down and hitting 60 cents. That's too bearish. We're in a bull market right now, guys. So look for those levels of support. That is what I'm looking for. I just want to make sure I'm covering all my bases and we're giving good TAs. That's a 1 hour. Don't want to look at a 1 hour. Yep, we looked at this already. Okay. Those are our targets. That is what we're looking for. You break $1 and you're going to 150 really fast, man. Why do I say that? It's that psychological resistance, my friend. Those are the targets that people are going to be looking for. You could go up, you let's say you catch this support down here. You hold that support 83 cents. Hit that 83 cents, boom. 150. Okay? It might take a couple of days, maybe a week, who knows? I don't know how long, but I know that will be the next target. 150, $2. Okay? Expect to see that this year, guys. This year is the year for crypto. Bitcoin is going up to $280,000. I strongly believe that is going to happen. So, we have our targets. We have our supports. Let's watch for them. Let's watch. Let's see what happened. Let's break $1. And we can get up there. We can get up there really quick. Okay. NZ, what's up? I want to talk to you guys, man. What's up? Adam, how you doing, bro? Welcome. I'm mostly shouting out all my altcoins. That's what I'm thinking. This guy loves to type. Wow. Link has been amazing. Okay. Yeah, Link has been amazing. I love Link. Link's also a really good coin. Is the chat freezing? Yeah, the chat is freezing right now. I think we were needing to look at... 1 second. I can't scroll back up. Subscriber rep USD. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Adam, you're slowing down my chat, bro. You're typing too fast. He's doing too much. Let's take a look at rep USD, guys. This, like I said, this is going to be the last one of the night. I am getting pretty hoarse over here. We will pick it up again tomorrow. We'll take a look at Kraken, Coinbase, and let's check out BitBay, possibly. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is pretty. I like that. I love the way this is looking. Oh, this is so pretty. Hold on. Let me see. Can I get more data? Nope, that's not it. Rep. Okay, here we go. This is on Kraken. This is a US dollar pair right now. Sorry, I was looking at the live chat. I think it's my computer. I think my computer was kind of slowing down over there. Okay. Anyways, wow, beautiful. Look at this. Looking really good. Huh. That was an area of resistance and support. Huge area of resistance, area of support over here. That was really beautiful. You couldn't hold it over here. You got below it. It was resistance, and then it became support right there. All that support right there. You broke below it. Resistance, 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 resistance. You got above it for a little bit. Man, it was really playing within the area. How old is this coin? Oh, cool. This is an older coin. I like that. 2017 with a low of $2. Ooh, boy. You'd be sitting real pretty if you've been holding since 2017. And ever since then, what did you do? What did you do? Was that some kind of... You might have been putting in something like that, maybe? Where is it? This was support over here. You recently broke it, possibly. Right about, yeah, look at that right there. That is good. Wow, that was actually a really long resistance that you just couldn't quite hold. You couldn't get above it. There's this huge gap over here. I wonder what happened right there. Interesting. So you got above it, and then once you broke below it, it was resistance, 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 and then you broke out. Where is that? What is that? What formation is this? Yeah. You could be doing this. This is weird. Weird looking chart. You have these like breakouts to the downside, but when you have these breakouts to the downside, they tend to be much larger for a breakout target. They're more powerful. It's a much more powerful move when you're in a formation and you break out and come back in. That's strong. That's really strong. That's because you have all the buyers that are down here and they're like, nope, nope, nope. And then it pushed it back up and then you caught that momentum and you even came back, tested as support, and you've got the resumption off. Looking really good. You're running into resistance right now. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. You hit that resistance. We're going from the bodies all the way over here. And you can see how it was resistance right here. That resistance. It was support back here. A little messy. I can't really see what's happening between this area. Nevertheless, looking really good. So being that you broke that resistance, where is it? Like I had set up before. Being that you broke somewhere over there. Ugly. Really ugly illustration. You came back, you retested it, and you're going off. But look how big this pattern is, man. We're going all the way back to 2018 as a resistance. It's 2021. That took a long time to break out, and now it's breaking out, looking really good. Looking really good. Where's the liquidity crisis? Right here. Yep, there it is. Right there. And how much has it gone up? From here to the very top, 1,000%. Not bad. Not the best performing asset out there right now, but it's showing a lot of promise being that it came back and had that retest right here. And we're getting that resumption off. That's really good. Okay, so what are we looking at? Let's take a fib out. How pretty is this? Can we use this? Can I go from that wick? I don't like it. Let's go from here. Swing high, swing low. Yep. Beautiful. Look at this. Right here. Man, and you did that. Ooh, you just did that. Interesting. Wow. Okay, this was an area. See this, the 236 area, guys. This is a beautiful chart. Take a look at this. This is a lot of potential. A lot of potential over here, okay? You were using this 236 as resistance for a long time. A long time. You couldn't quite do it. You couldn't quite do it. And then you finally broke out of it. You finally did that, and that was, yeah, the 8th. We're talking about a week ago, maybe a little more than a week that I did that. Amazing. So you just got above. That's really bullish, man. That's really bullish. And look, even back here on the 382 line, that was almost at $40. We're gonna call it $40. It was resistance all throughout here. You flipped it. It came back, kind of tested it as support, but it was resistance back here. And you haven't held this resistance since July of 2018. That was the bear market for Bitcoin. That was the bear market for Bitcoin. And ever since then, you're getting that bounce. I mean, you might be breaking below it, But that, I mean, we're on a weekly chart, so we'll have to dig in and see where it's going to be happening. But dude, get that support right here at $40 and try to go break $50. Look at these levels. They're lining up so beautifully. Look at that. JT or Daychi, I can't say it. DayTG. Hey Leland, been lurking around YouTube crypto for a while. I love your channel. Definitely my new favorite crypto YouTuber. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Got Genocide Crypto Grenade. You might want to look at XVG and show people the potential of this beast. We can definitely look at that tomorrow. I am getting worn out here. OXT. Goat Ripple. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. Shire, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Anyways, back to the TA. I want to make sure I give some shout outs to some people coming in here. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, you came up. You hit your resistance over here at $50. You did wick above it, but you didn't close above it. And ever since then, let's go in. Let's dive in deeper. It looks like, yep, you're consolidating right now. You might be able to get back above this $40. Flip that into support. You could be sitting $50. But look, you broke this and you never had a chance to come back and test it as support. So I wouldn't be surprised. Give me my line. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry, guys. I bet this is like making you guys have motion sickness right now. Come on. Where's that? Like right there. Okay. So like I was saying with rep, you got to get above. Yeah, you know what? Look, and it looks like, okay, we're zooming in. We're zooming in. You broke out. You broke down. You were having a descending triangle pattern like that. Here. Look at that. You broke down. And now you're coming up and you're testing what was once support, now resistance. Okay. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's come down and let's touch this $26 for support and get a resumption off. You have a lot of play that's going to be happening. Now, you guys already know, excuse me. You guys already know we need to come up and touch this 618. You got to get to $60, dude. You have to. Get above $60 and you're looking really good. Okay? So, let's get that bounce. Maybe. It might come down to $26. I hope it doesn't, but it is possible. That is very possible right now. What are you doing? I want to see. Yeah, you look at that. You were overbought. Man, you were overbought like crazy. Look at that. You came up and you hit all the way up the 90, almost to the 90 over here. Almost hit the 90 over there, and you've come down. You were overbought like crazy, and every time you've come up to this level right here on rep, you fall. You know this. Look at that. Back here, here, close, right there. You fell. Where are those areas? Let's see. What happened? What did it do? You were overbought right there. Boom, you fell all the way down there. How much of a drop was that? Okay, 35%. Ouch. Yep. Then you had this one. You had this high right there. Boom, you fell. Hey. Oh, wait a minute. You fell 22%. Yep. Oh, man. And this one hurt even worse. You came down and you went below the 30. You seen that, guys? You came up, you hit up there, and then you fell all the way down to the 30. But what did that do over here? Okay. You came up. Well, yep. That's where you hit your 40 resistance, and it got denied. It got denied hard, and your bottom was here. 60%. Okay. So we are getting denied right now. I saw a range of like 60, 20, 35. Not very consistent with drops. Hard to say. How much have you dropped so far? Oh, 36%. 36%. Okay. So you could be falling down further to 26. And I want to see what that formation was doing, and I want to do a target breakout for that formation, okay? So we take our formation. We're looking at about it's too steep. How about we could do that right there? Yeah. We could do that right there. Descending triangle, about right there. Okay, we take, it's a little messy. Target breakout move. Look at that. Look at your support. You broke out right there. Look at that support. That's really close. Really close to the 26. That's probably where you're going to be heading. That's probably where you're going to be heading. Get that resumption off. Let's get rid of these lines. Ugly. Not looking good. Okay. You have a target breakout move, my friend, on rep. Okay. Adam, Crypto Grenade. Want to hear something interesting about the coin you're graphing now? When the thin tire, what? The something tire market went down 20% 2 days ago. This was up 55%. That's interesting if that's true. Very interesting if that's true. Mr. Stevens, new sub here. When looking at charts, do you generally look at weekly or longer? When I only do that when I'm looking for like the long-term potential. The bigger the time frame, the better it's going to be to know where the chart's going to be going. So that's why I go look at the bigger time frames. He also said, if not swing trading, should we ignore the hour and daily? No, you should watch the daily, ignore the hour. Anything above, and this is preference, man. You want to make sure that you're using, for me, a 4-hour chart and above. That's what's going to have the most weight. You start going down to 3, 2, 1 hours. Anything below that doesn't really have a lot of weight because the market can move a lot in that time. So we want to make sure we are looking at the candle closes on the 4-hour chart and above. That's going to have more weight. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for coming in here. Thanks for the new sub. I appreciate that. Okay, back to rep. Back to rep. Like I said, we have a breakout target. We're going to be coming down. And that's okay, man. That is okay. I'm okay with coming down and touching the 26. No problem. No problem. Get that test. Get that resumption off. Could be a buying opportunity. Not financial advice. Could be a buying opportunity. You want to get above 40 cents. Test that as support, and you're going to be looking really good. That probably will happen, man. I'll tell you right now. Just from what I'm seeing right now, this reversal, it's testing. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. So, yep, get above. You want to come up and hit 60 bucks, man. This is what you need. You need that. Hit $60, get above $60, test it, retest it, go up and hit 76 bucks. Okay. Now, if you're going to be breaking all-time highs on this thing, let's go to a daily real quick. All-time highs, almost 100 bucks. Notice how it went to 95. Sellers don't want to sell exactly at $100. They're fine with taking profits just before that. And yeah, man, get above 786, retest that $76, and you're looking double, bro. You're looking to double after that all-time high. You could be looking at $200 real quick. Right there, 2618, 240, realistic targets after that. The 4618, that's $421. Very possible. Very possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at, yep. Okay, look, you haven't even had your cross yet because indicators are lagging. Your indicators are definitely lagging. Price action is key. You want to look at price action to see what it's doing. We know we're having a drop. We've already dropped 30%. And when you get this cross, it's possible that you could probably come down and touch 26. We know that. Watch out for that. We know that. You're overbought. You're overbought, man. You are really overbought. You're still overbought and you haven't even come down yet. Where is that support? Ooh, right there. Beautiful. Get out of here. What are you doing? That's a nice area of support, man. Really nice area of support. Notice how when you're above it, you're above it. And when you're below it, man, it's not good. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to change it over to green. You got to see this, man. You got to see this. Look at that. Look at this. Support all throughout here. When it didn't hold, it became resistance. Look at that. Beautiful. Support. Wait, resistance. Not jump ahead. Right there. Looking good. You broke below it. You even came back and tested it as resistance. You got above it. You flipped it into support right there. Then when you broke down, resistance. Boom, got above it. Support, beautiful support. And you held that support all throughout here. And then you got below it. Look how beautiful that is, man. Great indicator, huge indicator for buying opportunities. Huge indicator to be watching for buying opportunities. Look at this support you've been holding all throughout here. Cool off. Go cool off. You're overbought. Come down here. Hit the 46 on the RSI. Really good. I'm loving this. This is a day trader's dream, how much this is being respected on the RSI. Looking really good. Go touch that 46. You hit your 26 as support and get that bounce. Drop below 26, bro, and you're out. You're done. You want nothing to do with rep. You close before, or you close below 26, and then you come up. What would be even worse is you close, and then you test it, and you get rejected. You're out. You want nothing to do with this coin. You're done. Okay? So those are the targets that we're looking for. Those are the targets. Watch out. Be safe. Make sure you guys are doing the right trades. Make sure you're looking for your right trades. Okay, guys. That is going to be about it for me tonight. I really appreciate everybody who has come out. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys, we're going to be here again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will be going live at about 4 p.m. Yep, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay? 4 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm from Colorado. If you didn't know that, I'm from Colorado. So, I'll be sending out alerts. Join the Discord. If my links are going to be in my first video, go to my first video that I made today. I dropped it this afternoon, and you'll see Discord. You'll see my book. My book is in there. You can go buy my book if you're interested about how to learn to do TA. You can see my Telegram. Join the Telegram, guys. We got amazing people in there. I'm always in there talking to people, answering questions. It's a great area to learn about TAs and kind of pick my brain a little bit. Go to that video that I released this afternoon, and all those links will be in the descriptions. I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Thank you so much for all the support and all the super chats, and I will catch you guys in the next one.